Starting, and going live here. Okay, we should be live. Hello, everybody.
Oh no!
Hello.
I mean, yay. I'm excited. Yes.
Great. My name is Mighty Beard, and today we are going to play some D&D. We are here with the group from the Unorthoblocks Minecraft SMP, and yeah, we're going to be playing some D&D. This is, I believe, part 5-ish of like a little mini series. I've been trying to keep them isolated, but you know, it's whatever. But so yeah, today we are back in the jungles of Storm Island as the party is has been tasked with exploring, mapping. They've got a cartographer hireling that they have brought with us, or with them rather, and yeah, have just run into a few interesting things after a few interesting things, and today's interesting thing is they have followed a trail of slime into a cave, and are trying to figure out what it is, where it's going, what it's doing. For more information about this series, all the lore that's been uncovered, you can go to agentsofbeard.com. It'll also link you to our Discord channel where we have a lot of the lore stored there as well. But let's go ahead and go around the table and introduce everybody. Start with Sunbear. Say hello.
Hello, I am Sunbear. I am playing the Warforged DRACO. He is here today to prove his superiority over all things dragon and to aid in defending the continent's inhabitants.
We also have Loon.
Hello, peoples of the interwebs. It's the Lunatic back again, and I am playing Salix, a questionably tree warforged something who slays frogs in the most epic of fashion and pokes and prods the other warforged into doing things maybe he should find questionable, but doesn't know better yet.
He is but a small child.
I'm a bad influence. That's basically what it comes down to.
Next up, we have Bexilla. Say hello.
Hello, my name is Bexilla, and I am playing Svamp. Svamp is a Furbolg Circle of Spores druid with a extreme curiosity for the natural order and the life and death cycle, which turns into kind of an obsession with mushrooms. And she's a bit stubborn and a bit sarcastic and a bit snarky. Yeah.
Very well. Last but not least, we also have Plasma Hero.
Hello, I'm Plasma Hero. I am playing Zilis. I'm the Triton arcane trickster rogue who is definitely not a fish. I'm from the water, or the water elemental plane, whatever it's called. Not a fish. It's not how that works.
You're from the ocean. I mean, to be fair.
Yeah,
Frozen
I
sea.
am from the ocean.
Do you worship Cthulhu?
No.
That's a different campaign.
All right, so again, yeah, these guys are all from the Unorthoblocks Minecraft SMP. They make YouTube content, and their links are in the description, but also up on the website agentsofbeard.com. So yes, we are on Storm Island. This is our homebrewed world. And this particular party is down here in the south, and they are exploring Storm Island. They've been here before, as they were trying to locate a shipwreck and found it. Found it, of course. Also found a cave filled with crystals that Draco was very, very interested in. Almost died because of it.
We don't
But
know
yes,
that.
yeah. Now they are in a new cave. It's also filled with crystals. However, somehow has been steered away from that. So let's go ahead and go to the map. And then I want to just kind of reiterate some things. So it's been about a month since this group has played.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm,
also
mhm.
I don't know if I did a good job. So I'm gonna try to do a better job at explaining this. But yes, it would probably be good to rehash some things.
I thought you did a good
Sure.
job, Beard.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good job. I don't know what
Oh.
you're talking about. You
Well, different standards, I guess. So okay.
wow.
First of all, I had oh yes, I know what it is. I would like everybody to roll a d6, please.
Oh no, he remembered.
Do you not want the good luck?
Oh, I have good luck. Okay. Yay, he remembered.
It had. I pressed the roll button and it did not roll.
Just
That's
press the
interesting.
square under your chat.
Yeah, just
It,
Yeah.
it
roll
happens
something there.
occasionally.
We'll do that.
All right, so we got a 5, we got a 6, we got 2 3s. This die roll is to determine how today is going to go. We're looking for 2 numbers, 1s and 6s. 1s means worst case scenario probably occurs. 6s means something super beneficial may or may not happen. Or I might not ask for rolls. We might just go through it. Yeah, there's definitely usually some benefit there. But today we are also going to adjust what this roll is going to do, and I'll explain that. First of all, you guys have 17 points in your pool, and basically, I'm gonna remove DM inspiration. So it's still in play here because 3 of you still have DM inspiration, so I'm not going to take it from you. But what this means is that throughout this session, you guys have 17 points that you can add to any roll.
Oh.
So if you only
Okay.
need 2 points to hit, you can take 2 points from that pool. But it is
Nice.
it is controlled and maintained by you guys. So it would probably be a group discussion to verify it is okay for you to take points. But that is your point pool. There's probably a better name for it.
Probably only use if we only need like a couple.
Yeah, or it's a very, very important roll.
Right.
I.e., we die.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nicety of the point pool is it can like it could mean that you succeed, you know.
Mhm.
Versus re-rolling, you never know. You never know what the dice are going to do. So
Yeah,
it's
that's a
kind of like
chance.
it's kind of a confirmed success, but you've got a limited supply of it.
Mhm. Nice.
But
have
you
a
guys
limited
also
supply of
you also do have your normal group inspiration based on the rule that we pulled from Tasha's. So the group assistance,
Nice.
and that's once per game. But yeah, anytime someone fails, another person, as long as they can see them, can grant them advantage, which means you can roll.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Now, let's see where we are. So, I'm going to go to another map just to kind of, well, no, I'm not going to bring you guys to this because you can't see anything. So basically, what occurred is the party came in through a hole in the ground that a waterfall underneath the tree was pouring down in, so they came down. There was some steps there, which was very convenient, and they avoided going to the towards the hallway that had the crystals. Instead, went over the waterfall lake here, which is seemingly funneling into some kind of underground system. And they ventured off into what appears to be troglodyte territory, and took out.
Want to be Dragon Wars?
Yeah, took out four troglodytes that were potentially going to be problematic. Avoided everything else, continued to follow the slime trail, found some giant frogs, and I believe you took them out as well.
Mm-hmm.
Salix did, in fact, create a frog kebab.
Mm-hmm. But also found a hole, so they went down into the hole to go to the next level because it looked like the slime trail was like leading into an area below, which was filled with water. So they took the dry path, went into the hole, and are now here. So as you guys look around in here, you can definitely see the slime trail. It's marked in blue. It's coming from the water. You could wager that, just based on proximity, that the rift in the floor above came down into this little river that's happening over here. Came out of the river and has gone south. Again, in this room, right in the center, you've got a mineral bath. It's just a small puddle, I guess. Large puddle, large puddle. But yeah, inside of that puddle there is looks almost like bone fragments. A lot of like glittering crystal as well, but not like full blown crystals, just like little pieces of it around the edge. So sound wise, you've got the river to your east. It definitely is making a noise as it's rushing through there. The south, you are not hearing. Actually,
Perception.
Svamp, go ahead and roll me another d6, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh. Not great.
South, you are not hearing any noise. North, you are also not really hearing any noise. At least there's echoes of the water, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So you're not really.
Yeah, I'm really
sensing
thinking
anything
about a
else around
spa. Yeah.
it. But yes, the other thing that sets this pool apart is the waterfall. And you waded through it as you went across the cave. This one is it just seems to be odd. I mean, it's steaming. It's very warm, so it's probably attached to some kind of underground heat source. But there is like steam coming from it as well. You've got a mixture of colors. You got some yellows. You got some oranges. But yeah, that rim of crystals, I think, would attract the attention of DRACO. Again, not as colorful as upstairs. Seems like they've been kind of washed out. But yeah, they're definitely there.
So
Now,
Drake.
before you continue, everybody roll me a perception.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Perception.
Very good. All right. Awesome. The slime trail. Okay. You're going to notice a few different things. I imagine you guys aren't just standing here. You're kind of walking around the room. But this slime trail, you're going to notice a few things about it. One, it's not just like this thin line that we're showing on the map. It's actually like filling up that hall. So it's like spreading across at least 15, well, maybe 7 to 10 feet.
It's a big thing.
Yeah. It did seem like some of it got washed up in the water. So if you guys were to explore over there, yeah, you would see that the water is definitely like a different color. But even though it washed some of it off, it still is carrying quite a bit. You would also notice that there are quite a few different footprints in here.
Oh, sorry, I stepped on the footprints.
So I think you would wager that it's not just one thing, potentially. Though it could be like one of those giant, like, centipedes, that has like a bunch of different feet.
That's great.
But
Oh,
yeah, it seems like there's potentially multiple creatures here. You've got I don't want to say smaller sized, definitely yeah, like medium sized creature feet, but then also large sized creature feet.
Beautiful.
And I would say you would best guess that there are at least four of these creatures.
All right.
But they went to the south. You guys followed it in, so you know that they've been here not very long.
Yeah. So my question: where were the crystals again?
Along the edge of the pool. And again, there you've got some mixture of colors. So you've got oranges and you've got yellows. Seems to also, but it's I mean, it's hard to tell if that's like the water or if that's the color of the crystals. But the crystals that are above the water or out of the water on this rim are white in color.
Okay.
And again, it's just small pieces, so it's not like a full crystal, like it's like shards.
Okay. Well, Draco acts as he normally does. No craziness or anything. He's going to calmly but cautiously, as we are in technically hostile environment, walk around the pool while
Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look
while
at it.
going towards the crystals. Though he doesn't appear that he notices what's going on, he is walking towards the crystals on the outer rim of the pool, just casually like reaching for them as he talks to everyone like, friends, we must be on our guard. Like he doesn't realize what he's doing.
Can I vine whip him?
No, Draco though, just real quick, Draco, as you are like working your way around, talking to everyone, I mean, you are catching your eyes kind of drift over to the pool, and you start to see like some reflections in the crystals, which catch your eye, and it just seems like humanoid faces are in the crystals, but like as you turn to look, like you don't see them.
Okay. Things to ponder for later.
On that note, Svamp, protect me. No, just
Yeah. So Draco was just walking like this way to go around anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. He's like, friends, we must be careful. There's possible danger afoot if what we dealt with upstairs is any indication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This unit is
Just
willing to believe that that is totally true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonderful.
all the while just steadily picking up
Right.
small crystals from the edge, not knowing he's doing so. Just
Yeah.
stuffing them in his bag.
Okay.
You're not talking out of
Then-
your metal ass or nothing. Mm-mm.
So, so I feel like this. I feel like some things should happen here. So first of all, you touching the crystals, knowing what occurred upstairs. I feel like we need like a sleight of hand check
Oh,
against
okay.
passive perception.
So is that my perception or my sleight of hand?
Your sleight of hand against everyone's passive perception.
Oh,
The idea that we know what's happening and we're just like, uh-huh. Sure, bud. Yeah, uh-huh.
oh.
All right. We do have points in the pool.
Not sneaky. No, this is better. This is better. This is better.
So
I'm not aware I'm actually doing this, so I wouldn't be trying to hide it.
yeah. To be fair, and not to call anyone out, but your DC for that was an 11. But okay. All right. So, yes, it is going to be noticeable by everyone else. However, Draco, as you're reaching down and touching these things, you're just going to hear a little voice. Like you're not sure where it's coming from, but it's just a very faint voice, and it says, "Try the water."
Draco looks around. What? Friends, did you hear something?
Would we have heard that?
Negative.
It
Okay,
said-
so
Alright.
you...
Dragonborn's losing it.
I'm not even
You're
a
trying to-
dragonborn.
self-important metal nonsense creature is grabbing crystals and now hearing voices?
Yeah, that's what seems to be going on.
Okay. No.
I think
No.
I don't think that's a good option to try the water.
What did you hear, bud? What'd you hear?
Friend Svamp, I heard someone say attempt to consume the water.
Could drink the water.
Yes, drink, partake, consume. There are more synonyms. Do I need to continue?
Please do. I'm curious.
No, we don't need him to become a thesaurus. He will if we tell him to. We don't.
That's what I'm hoping for.
No.
Oh, this is great.
What do I have?
This unit does not need to drink.
Devour.
So this unit wishes to know how one might
You're
describe
a
it. in every
plant. What do you mean
possible
you
way.
don't need to drink?
It's like the one
Excuse
type
me?
of consuming you
Would-
do.
Okay,
You
so
devour.
would you
Devour,
call,
ingest.
would you
Devour,
call what
ingest,
plants
deplete,
do?
exhaust, run through, wipe out, absorb,
Yes, when my
destroy,
plant is
drop,
dying, I say that
engage,
they are
gross,
thirsty.
expend, occupy, ruin, spend.
Stop it.
There are more.
Cease. Desist.
Mr. DM Beard, I have a question.
Yes.
No, that's my
The
fault.
water
Just,
over here, does it have crystals over here?
Oh, okay. I can yeah. Give me one second. I'm trying to update. Token. All right.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All right. So yeah, explaining over there. So let's
Because I'm just Zilis is just like looking around all the corners,
yeah.
taking
So-
peeks.
Okay, and again, I think this is what I was referring to about not describing things. So up to the north, first of all, up to the north is a room. Well, it's a hall that I would think maybe you would have seen turns into like a larger room. But it is another one of these crystal grotto type looking things. So a
Oh,
lot of
yeah, no.
rainbow hued crystals in there. There are again mostly on the ceiling, so there's just a soft glow coming from that room. To the east,
Yeah.
okay, cool. To the east, you see more of those white crystals that are around the rim of this mineral bath. But they're kind of like all over the walls, all over the ceiling. The beach is sand though, like a soft white sand.
Okay. Interesting.
And then to the south is a very dark room. Doesn't really seem to be much about it. You do still see the rainbow hued crystals covering the walls, covering the ceiling.
Okay.
But I would say you just get a sense of like
Draco's
well,
paradise.
let's look at
I don't know about paradise, but
I do have dark vision, so I am able to see all the way to the end.
actually, I
yeah.
thought I activated dark vision last time.
I would say Zilis, as you look down into this room, you just get like a weird vibe. You get a weird like sense coming from down there. It is the direction that the slime is heading into, but yeah, it just feels weird to you.
Is this his fish echolocation kicking in?
It's my magical danger sense. Okay, so crystals everywhere.
Oh yeah, upstairs as well. Yeah, so that's not new to you, but
Yeah.
Tell me again. Like you
Mhm.
said, there were several different colors of crystals. What are we looking at with them again? Just
RGB crystals.
yeah.
Amazing.
Man, we could have a sick rave in
We're
here.
in a gamer's cave.
no. That would be pixels. This is crystals. I know they sound kind of similar if you really like squint your ears, but
We could have called
Rough.
this episode "Rave in the Cave."
No. Okay.
I would
If
say
I may,
from to the east, so towards the river, you're getting violet and orange colors. To the north is just a mismatch, like every other color you want. And then to the south, yeah, again, I would say it's pretty much every color.
Okay.
what's in the pool? Just all colors, or
You said white?
The pool was mostly orange and violet.
orange and violet? Okay.
Mhm. I'm sorry.
What?
Gotcha.
Orange and yellow. Orange and yellow.
Orange and yellow. Okay.
if I may,
But the
Fire.
crystals that are on the edge, that are above water, are white, and it's the same thing that
Yeah.
you see off to the off to the east. So it looks like the bath itself. There are crystals at the bottom that could be orange and yellow, or that just could be the color of the water.
Could I knock a crystal just into the water to see?
With
if
what?
I may,
Well,
before
I
you
would
do
say,
that,
yeah, like knock would suggest that it's already loose, and these are pretty much ingrained in the ground.
Oh, they're embedded in the.
before
Okay.
before you do that, can I please cast detect magic, please? It's
Oh,
my
yeah.
innate ability as a furbolg, and I want to know if there's some shenanigans afoot.
I mean, there's plenty of shenanigans. I'm
Not
seeing.
not y'all's shenanigans. I already know those are afoot.
Aw.
There's
She's
at least 3 different feet from what I've heard.
dismissing our shenanigans, guys.
I also don't have feet, so I have
I
nothing
want
afoot.
to know if there's
Um,
magic happening.
Alright,
Draco's
detect-
hearing voices
I
and
am a
the pool
descendant
thing.
from the elemental
did I
plane
mention-
of water.
Did I mention the hallucinations?
What?
Wait, what?
Pardon? Pardon?
Yes, friends. Did I not mention I saw human faces of agony in the crystals?
Oh
They
no,
were-
it's Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
I'd like to detect magic very rapidly.
All right. So I would
Yes.
say anywhere from this room that you were standing, you will not sense any magic.
The range? Oh, it's 30-foot range.
So 30 feet from wherever you stand in this room, you will not get any kind of inclination of magic.
Concerning. Yep.
That's
That
a
would be
long hallway.
That would be a word.
It's not the words he uses, it's the ones he doesn't.
Yeah. Well, because if it were a magic, I could maybe discern the school of magic, and then that would give me some sort of something. This gives me a nothing.
This will
Could
last. This will last 10 minutes. So, depending on where you guys go
Who's
next, you can
measuring for
continue
me?
using it.
That's me, sorry.
Um,
I was curious how much you would be sensing.
the other thing that I will say is that just because you rolled pretty well your perception checks initially, I will say you will see some regular size humanoid footprints up north. So going to and from this mineral well.
So without the ability to knock a crystal into the water, could I carefully scoop some up into one of the vials from my herbalism kit?
The crystal or the water?
Water. Yeah, sorry, some water. Water. Geez, what? Where am I from? Water.
Yes, you could scoop up some of that water.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Every now and then, I really wish I had my Fey mushrooms. Because maybe my Fey mushrooms could talk to these crystals.
Oh no,
But I don't have utilize them.
again.
Friends,
Okay.
Mom, I am certain that these crystals are only speaking in screams.
No. I would like to slap Draco's hand away from the crystals.
So
I'm concerned about you. I think you need therapy.
I mean, we
I
discussed
don't
this a
even
long
know if
time ago.
therapy exists on the continent, but if it does, you need it.
Okay,
I'd be very
listen.
surprised if it wasn't, but I'm just stating the obvious based on what the faces looked like in the crystals.
Yeah,
Is it
you
not normal? Is it not
Yeah,
normal
just-
to see faces in the crystals?
Yeah, and just to
No,
be
but-
clear, like you definitely saw eyes and mouths, but you didn't really see any other facial features that would suggest what it was.
Okay.
But at first, like it almost seemed like it was a reflection of one of your party members, but then
Not.
there just
Soul
wasn't. Yeah, there
soil.
just wasn't discernible features that would match those descriptions.
Okay, so I'm just adding on to the horrible fates.
Yeah.
Got it.
These are things you
Retcon.
decided.
Retcon time. Maybe they weren't screaming in agony. I can't really be sure.
It could
They
be.
were
Could have
just
been.
whispering menacingly.
In agony.
It was very strange because agony wouldn't necessarily uh go along with please try the water.
Okay, so do we want RGB to the south or chamber to the north?
You don't want the chamber to the forwards, to the east?
I mean,
Out of curiosity.
I love that none of us are like, let's take a slurp.
Well, okay. So
I'm not touching that.
This unit has
I've
zero
taken
need
some
for
in the
water.
vial. Does it look weird, or is it normal, or
Is there a
Does it
face
have
in
an
it?
oily sheen?
Yeah.
The
Is
water.
the water
The water over there.
intoxicated?
The water over
water
there
in...
looks mostly clean, but there are some remnants of the slime, especially around the edges that the slime was brought onto. You can see some oiliness over on the edges, like the corners of where
Hmm.
the water kind of hits.
Let's see. Do I have?
But
walk
otherwise,
on
it looks
water?
mostly clean.
what about the water that I've gotten in my vial?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
That is not. Yep. I was. I've got 2 tokens next to water. Okay. The water that you pulled out of the little pool here is it seems clear,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting to you because it, again, looking at it, it would appear that there's color there. There's yellows and oranges. But after you pull it out and kind of look at it, swish it around maybe in that vial,
Mhm.
you do not see any color from there, and yeah, it's basically clear like regular water. You almost think that maybe it's the steam that's coming up that is causing the colors.
Can I drip a little bit of it onto one of the white crystals and on the side of the rocks, or the rocks of the pool?
Yeah.
See if that changes the coloration of the crystal, or if it just stays white, or if anything else happens.
Yeah, it stays white.
Okay. Can I then trundle over here just a little bit and dribble a little bit of it onto the trail of slime and see what happens?
Ooh.
Ready to jump away in case it explodes or something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Definitely.
You know what? That's a
exploded.
fair enough assumption. It looked like oil up in the river above.
The how much of this water are you pouring?
Oh no. There's an amount.
Maybe like
I
a quarter of the vial.
I just want to be clear. Like, we talking like a
Mhm.
tablespoon, a couple tablespoons?
I mean, okay. How much is in the vial?
I don't know.
It's a gallon.
If we let me think here.
It's a gallon vial.
I would
Oh,
imagine the vial. I mean, I'd have to look, but in my mind, I'm thinking it's like a half a cup.
Like a half a cup? Okay, so
Yeah.
like a couple tablespoons of water, probably.
Oh, well, you say vial. This is from your herbalism kit, so it's a glass
Herbalism kit.
jar.
Oh, it's a glass jar. Okay.
Okay.
Well, still probably like
So
maybe a few tablespoons.
Okay, so yeah, I would say a glass jar, easily a cup.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Maybe even more.
it seems to wash away some of it. So it seems to just interact as you would expect normal water to do. Just
Okay.
start like pushing some of that slime away. There was no chemical reaction at all.
Did I try to do anything with it with fire last time? No, I grabbed a leaf or something, a branch, and shriveled up. Okay, yep.
Okay, because I have
So you
dark
saw
vision.
well just real quick. So you saw, and I'm gonna move you back here just so I can see what you're seeing.
Okay.
First of all, so Salix, yes, there was interaction with the plant life. So it shriveled. It looked like it was negatively affecting it. The water doesn't seem to have much issue with it. I guess it's not the same. But those are the two things that you have tested.
Okay, cool.
Zilis, looking down to the south, it just seems like it just continues down. So you're not sure where that river goes. Up to the north where you were going, I would say you are starting to see a little bit of a beach up here.
Okay, yeah, I noticed that.
And I would say, oh, okay, from here, looks like a bridge, maybe.
A bridge.
It's like a wooden bridge that goes over the water. You can't see exactly what it's connecting to, but there is there is some kind of infrastructure over there.
I didn't order civilizations in my caves.
Not a dwarf, that one. Hey,
crap,
Zilis.
we're breaking lore. What's up?
Hey. Oh. Nope, wrong name. Sorry. I get Salix and Zilis confused in my brain.
Yeah, it's offensive. I'm gonna go back to staring at bridges.
I just did that.
Go look at the bridge.
You can see a little bit more of the bridge. And yeah, the water is definitely coming from that direction, flowing down past you. So going from east to west and then north to south. But there is a bridge over there that appears to be made out of wood. It doesn't look like a great structure. It's not arched, it's not made of stone, so yeah, it's probably something that was just kind of thrown together.
Can I have your vial? Can I have your jar of
I look
water?
at it.
One last question I had.
Kind of shrug and hand it over to you. Sorry. Go ahead.
How deep is the water? Like, is it just like a few feet, kind of like a little river?
That's a good question. We'll say
18 miles.
I can swim, I'll make it.
well, so
I will swim to the bottom.
Why?
Yeah. I'll say as far as the water depth, it's not that deep. So just like a couple of feet maybe. You can see the bottom. Your issue of swimming from here to the east is that you'd be going against current.
Oh yeah.
And by no means is this a rushing river, but there is a current there that would you'd be battling up against. So if your intention was to go into the water, to go up there, I think you'd be looking for a different route.
Okay, y'all can continue. Trading vials.
It's a jar, but,
Well,
don't call it such a vile thing.
I swear to God.
My
Okay.
mouth is open that jar.
Okay, I want to take one of my mushrooms, just like pluck a mushroom, and I want to dribble like a few drops, like 4 or 5 drops of this water on a mushroom, and see if it like does anything.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at bridges, and these guys are conducting alchemy.
No, alchemy is turning things into gold.
As they're conducting experiments, Draco's still pulling up more crystals.
If you wish to consider what we are doing in any way science, then that's like saying that all science really is just poking things with a stick and seeing what happens.
We're doing
mean-
pure science. Yeah.
Yeah, I trust
Are
it.
we using the scientific method? Not really. Pure science, though? Yes.
Yeah.
Scientific
peering at it,
method
calling
hasn't
it
been
science.
invented yet.
No.
There is no negative effects dripping the water onto the mushroom.
Are there positive effects?
Not anything noticeable. It just seems like you're dropping water onto the mushroom.
All right. I hold up the vial. I swish it a little bit. All right.
It's a char.
So while they're doing this, Draco's
no,
gonna
no,
notice
you're gonna
that
let me-
Zilis has gone away. He wasn't actually picking up any more crystals. He was trying to help, but he has nothing to add to this.
I
Yeah, you
swish
can
it
follow.
around.
So
swish it.
Draco follows Zilis.
Okay, sounds good.
Swish around this vial of liquid, and I go, "Oh, I've never not listened to voices, I guess." And I just take a gulp of this
Chug, chug.
fluid.
No.
Okay.
You know what? Fair enough.
One thing that I think
I'm gonna use
was
that
included. I think it's been. I'm actually gonna go look right now. Hold on a second. So,
Oh.
because I've got you marked as poisoned.
Oh no, am I still poisoned?
Yeah, it's only been.
I never stopped.
It's only been like maybe 10 minutes in game since you've been poisoned. Though I can't recall where you got poisoned. To be fair,
It's been less than half an hour for sure.
I
don't know.
was
Yeah.
poisoned
For sure,
because we poked a rotten corpse.
Was
yeah.
it that, or was it because of the troglodyte?
No, it was the
thing?
rotten corpse. I
Yeah, it was
remember
a
Yeah.
rotten corpse,
because
yeah.
we walked away from it, and I did the horking noises.
Well, that's
Yeah.
right. You guys
Salix.
decided to poke a dead body.
Yeah, that was really, really decomposed.
love-
filled with
the-
maggots, and it was. it
Yeah,
was a
but
little-
I think I might
So-
have like some sort of I'm not super affected by it just innately or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have a
'cause you're a
15
necromancer.
constitution. Like I just
I
Yeah.
don't.
yeah, you got that off of you pretty quickly, and I was like, I'm fine.
No, I've
am-
got an 8 constitution.
Yeah, so I'm kind of confused. So and not confused by you guys, but confused by how the system is setting this up. But a poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So you should have been rolling at disadvantage for the perception, but I don't think it. I don't think it
oops.
did. I don't think it did, but it should have done that
No.
that automatically. So it doesn't really matter. So what are you doing? You are drinking it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm for a
Does she
second
make
waiting.
any audible noise that she's going to do so that I can hear?
Oh yeah, I said here goes. Like I swished it around, said I've never not listened to voices before.
I don't think that's something that Draco would put together, even if he could hear it. Because,
Fair enough.
Nah, I'm going to Draco. Hey, look, there's a bridge.
Archaeology. Yeah.
right.
Okay, where is this bridge? Because I was
So
not privy to its location.
So okay, real quick, let's bring you up here, and you can see the bridge. It's all the way over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it
Okay.
in the distance.
All right. So first of all, Svamp,
Mhm.
please roll me a d6.
Okay.
and do better this time.
I make no promises, sir.
Oh,
Mm.
please use some of the pool.
Yeah, but she's already consuming part of the pool.
See, here's the question. Do we want to make it better?
My hubris.
You know what? No, I don't think we do.
You thought the hubris of man was too large.
You have,
Hubris
they
of
never,
Furbolg.
they never met a Furbolg.
All right. So, Svamp.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna
Time to pull out a new
need
character
a-
sheet.
I'm gonna need a another roll from you.
Please tell me it's like a D100 or something.
Yeah, don't worry about re-rolling that d6. It's okay. What I'll need from you is a Constitution saving throw
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Is that at disadvantage? Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, well, actually, hold on. This says ability checks and attack rolls, so it's not at disadvantage. So just a Constitution saving throw, normal.
Okay.
Hey, all right.
eh,
That
eh,
is good.
Do we live?
It'll be fine.
eh.
Nah, me and you are fine, Draco. We're looking at bridges.
All
The
right.
architecture is wonderful.
I know. Look at that art.
All right. Svamp. Flavor. Awful. Smell. Not bad. I mean, you're in a cave, so like you kind of knew what was happening
A little
here.
musty, yeah.
Yeah. But
Mossy-ish,
flavor
yeah.
is very, very, very bad. You immediately want to just spit it out.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take a step back out of. No, just kidding.
Waiting for the
However-
explosion in the distance.
However, you start to get like these images in your head.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so
no.
excited.
Coins,
Coins? Moira?
gems.
Oh,
While that's occurring, Draco, yes, you're looking off to the east, and there is a bridge. Zilis points it out to you, and you see it, and that is odd. Yes, you are in a cave. The cave seems very uncivilized. That is a mark of civilization, I guess.
Yes, this is a true fact.
So Draco, I have a question for you.
Yes, friend Zilis.
Would you like to walk on water?
I can be Jesus.
can't say things like that in a D&D campaign.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? I honestly do regret saying that a little bit.
Not what I was going for, but like you could walk on water. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of goddess of the sea or, you know, god of the oceans or something. You could be like them.
I could have the blessing of Cthulhu.
No, that sounds more like something that would have to do with
I mean,
Sydund.
I've already had hallucinations and heard voices.
Why
I've
not
seen
walk on
things.
water?
Anyway, yeah, please. I would be glad to walk on water.
Okay.
Usually he
Yeah.
just sinks. Like
So I can only cast it once per day, but I can cast it on up to 10 people.
What?
So if we want to give those two idiots back there a moment to drink mysterious liquids and then they can come on, then we can walk on water together.
I can't.
Draco excitedly runs to the back room and says,
Roll on
"Friends,
water.
friend Zilis is going to make us walk on water. Come here."
I'm just catatonic and staring at the ceiling like, hello.
Did friends
I
walk
looked
with
down
her
at my-
mushrooms again?
I look down at my treads and look back at Draco, and then back down at my treads, and then back at Draco. This unit is not capable of walking, whether on water or firm ground.
Worry
fine.
not. I am
It's
under
magic.
the understanding that it will also work on treads.
You heard that right? Yep. Let's go.
Real quick. So as they enter back into the room to exclaim that message, Svamp, coins, gems, and then all of a sudden, like, it seems like all of these different items from the outside that have been floating have centered into one location, like a bit of a mound, and there's just coins everywhere and gems everywhere. And you have a sneaky suspicion that if you head down south, you could obtain that.
No, she's gonna split the party. I mean, what? I didn't
She's
say
not
that out
Moira.
loud.
She's not Moira.
I've never split a party in a D&D campaign before. Never before in my life. I don't know why
However-
you would suggest such a thing.
Well, the thing is, though, you're becoming Moira, and if there's somebody who does split the party in D&D campaigns,
Especially for profit.
especially for profit, it's Moira.
I split the party for things like mushrooms. What are you on about?
This is fair.
So yes, Svamp, you are aware something is telling you or suggesting to you that if you were interested in loot, to head south.
Okay,
I'm going
so
to
do I come out
carefully
of
reach
this?
out and pluck the jar away out of her hand and like hold it off to the side and stopper it and well
I would say
warily
this is
eyeing
like
her.
yeah, I would say from Salix, your perspective, there is the drink,
Mhm.
the near immediate spit out of said drink,
Mhm.
some licking of lips, trying to almost like you see eyes just kind of moving back and forth, gathering
Yeah.
flavor, and then
Eye
there's a
dilation.
good like 10 minutes of silence, nothing.
Yeah, eyes dilate, stare off into distance.
So Svamp, you don't feel controlled to do anything. It's just like,
Okay,
hey,
so I'm not compelled. I feel like myself. Okay.
yeah, like, hey, that's
All right.
weird, but
I'm going
to
right
the
here,
south,
but no
there's
further. Right here, but no
okay.
further.
Nope.
All right, and
Drake,
what are you
how
doing
long do you
as
think
you
they're
go
gonna
down there?
be?
Well, do you
Sorry, I
want
didn't catch
to
that.
address me or do you want to address the bridge boyos first?
No, I want to address you first because you said
Okay,
you're moving to the
great.
south. So what
Great.
what are you doing as you come here? And don't move any further. Just tell me what you want to do.
I'm closing off this tunnel.
What?
We are doing mold earth and we are closing it down. I have a Warforged Drake who will lose his goddamn mind if he sees gems of that magnitude.
This is fair.
I must protect us at all costs.
Brent Swamp, what are you doing?
Nothing!
Me and Draco are
Nothing!
just
Never your mind!
staring at a bridge, and we hear.
Yeah, you hear like an earthquake.
Draco just pokes his head back into the other room. You only see his head come around the corner. Friend Swamp. And she goes,
Nope.
nothing. And he goes, okay. And just disappears. I love how we
Okay,
spent an hour in this one room.
Yeah. So I just want to specify Mold Earth can do specific things. There is no like loose ground here. You've got hard stone on the floor. You've got hard stone on the walls and ceiling. You got these gems, whatever. But like these crystals. But
Does not involve enough
yeah, I would
force to cause
say
damage.
yeah, I would say that none of that would be considered loose earth. that you could
Okay.
instantaneously excavate. You can cause it to become difficult terrain. So, yeah. So the stone, you could make it difficult terrain, which would make
That's
it
not
probably
gonna
a bit
stop
easier
him.
to catch Draco if he ever entered into. But I don't think this is going to do what you are looking to do.
No.
What would work is a higher level spell.
Or what would work is you and I could go full Moira on it, get all the loot, not tell Draco, and call it good.
He's too nosy. He has to know where all of the members of his pack are at all times.
Draco,
he's
I'm
a
so
puppy.
glad we have such a loyal team that would never
I'll
betray
tell
us.
him.
I
I'll
know.
tell him
I can
that
trust
you
my life
had-
with friend Svamp and friend Salix.
I'll tell him that you drank the water and you went to find somewhere private to undrink the water because
Oh.
blah, 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 blah. I won't tell them you spat it out. I'll tell them that there's other issues having arisen, shall we say.
Friend Salix,
Right.
don't you just
What?
love our
What?
wonderful teammate?
I want to cause a minor
Oh,
cave
yes.
in. I have a miner's pick and a
I
sledgehammer.
know what you're referring to, but that's not it. I'm trying to find what that spell was, because it is a druid spell.
Hey, you're not
I
scooching past me.
just wanted to go just down to the end of the slime trail. I don't plan on going any further.
Oh, that's not the end of the slime trail.
Oh well, it's the end of the slime trail that I can see.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Alright.
rendered further than that.
Okay,
That's
if I
correct. That's all.
used a miner's
pause.
pick
Let's
or a
pause for a second. Let's pause for a second. So, before, so as you guys are moving down here, it was right after you guys were alerted to Zilis and Draco wanting to do something else. So as you come over here to inspect and consider options, is the intention to just quickly do something over here and then move on, or because miner's pick would take a while?
Oh,
I believe the spell I was thinking about was Erupting Earth, which is a
so
third
I
level
yeah,
spell.
I don't have that prepared, so
Yeah.
I would be willing to spend 20 to 30 minutes on this, but not too much more.
So your con of doing that, the thing that Svamp would be knowledgeable about, is that footprints, slime, heading into this direction. If you make a lot of noise, especially over a 20 to 30 minute time frame, and they don't want to be trapped in here, that they will potentially fight you. So is that worth it?
Well, is south our way out also? I was not under the impression that
Not that you're aware. You could climb back up through that hole. But that's the only... Well, and really you can't... I mean, you guys didn't use ropes to come down. It's only like a 10-foot thing, but you can climb back up through that hole to get out of here.
If necessary, I can make a impassioned plea and explain why I'm doing this, and hopefully everyone will understand.
Conversely, you could also, totally lean into your leader Svamp role and leader him in the different direction.
Draco comes back into the room.
Well, let's
think the water has poorly affected Leader Svamp.
Let's again take a pause, just take a step out of character. You guys are all trying to do well, there's two groups trying to do different things. So strategize here. What makes the most sense? I'm not initially suggesting that we don't do the two different paths, but it seems we've got like a bit of a conflict here, and it should be discussed between players
So
before things happen.
Does the slime seem to be coming from the east and going to the south? Is that our assumption, or is it
Yes.
going the other direction? Okay. So
Yeah,
in
and
theory,
that
if we're following the
matches.
slime,
Yeah, and just real quick, like that matches everything that you've seen thus far. You saw
Okay.
the slime coming from the jungle into the water, go down the waterfall, head out into that path. Yeah, and just continue going. So it seems like it's moving in to the south. Now it has gone down here. You guys looking into this room, I would say you like you don't see anything. You see the slime moving, but you don't see necessarily where it's going, but it's continuing to head down this way.
Dang it all.
And the
All right.
footprints, do they also generally go in that same direction, or are they going wherever the heck?
Well, there's two sets of footprints. There's the set of footprints that seemingly were attached to the slime, and they're heading to the south.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Again, you're based on time frames. We're looking at the same, like we're looking at like a 20-minute period of when you started. You came down here. You fought with the troglodytes. You then explored this room and experimented and did some other stuff. So add 10 minutes to that. So yeah, about like 20 minutes. They have not come out since you guys have been down here. They would have just got here basically right before you came down, like within the same like minute or two.
So presumably, then, if we are following the slime, we do have to go that direction eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we just decide to abandon that and take up architecture classes with Zilis, but which I mean could be fun. But
in the distance is here Draco going, you know what? The archway is actually very impressive.
My personal totally out of character kind of thing that I would want to do would be to explore at least a reasonable distance every other direction before we go towards our actual goal, kind of see if there's anything else interesting in the area. But in character, I'm likely to also just kind of follow somebody and see what's going on. So I'll do whatever y'all want to do, but taking the time to cave in this direction when we have to go back that
We
way
have to
anyway
go back this way.
feels like it would be a little bit counterintuitive. That sounds like the kind of thing that Draco and I would do.
Fair.
Maybe, and the kind of thing that leader Svamp would be. Sorry, Svamp. I literally that just came out. I didn't mean.
It's fine.
I wasn't trying to be in character. That was just funny. Anyway, Svamp would be like, guys, we have to go that way. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a problem later. All right.
I mean, not if you explain to Draco what's happening and like let him know that
I think I need to explain to Salix and Zilis more than I need to explain to Draco.
You still, from last session, never explained why Draco couldn't go down that one tunnel.
I don't think any of us really understand.
Nope. Only you and Draco were here when Draco got bodied by the
golems.
By the golems.
All right, let's go to the bridge. Come on, let's go meet up with our boyos. It's story time, apparently.
This unit is looking forward to the story. Our allies are here, within easy walking distance, apparently.
Yep.
I thought they were further away.
All right.
Svamp, would you share what you saw?
All right, children. I've had a vision from the magic water.
That's not concerning.
And wet did you see?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no,
steal your pot. I put it on a very high shelf. Okay.
I'm in a boot, not a pot.
Yeah.
Then
So
boot you.
there's a room to the south of us where the slime goes ish, kind of full of
Okay.
many treasures, gold coins, the like. Concerningly, there's a lot of gems and crystals and such.
Draco's head just gently turns towards you.
Before
Okay.
we go there, I have a story to tell you. So gather round, children.
Wait, are we not going to the bridge?
We can go to the bridge, but first I have a story.
Okay, here we go.
Some time ago,
Oh no.
What's going on?
some time ago, when the adventuring party consisted of Moira, Shinichi, Draco, and I, we went into a cave on the Storm Island, and there were crystals there. Draco, our lovely metal friend,
Hello.
could not help himself and became enraptured by crystals. It was as though he lost himself and just took them without any consideration for consequences or traps or magical implements. Just without thought said, "Ooh, shiny," and snatched them up. We were then attacked by a guardian, an ancient stone guardian thing that whole other thing. But I think the room full of treasure should be avoided at all costs. Because Draco, friend Draco, pat, cannot be trusted. Cannot.
Draco
He
puts
will
his
go
head down in shame.
I love you, bud, but your shinies are not good for you or your health.
Out of character, real quick. Where is Draco? Like, what has Draco done with all the crystals that he picked up at the edge of the water?
Currently, they're just in my pack.
They're in their saddlebag.
Okay, you did stick them in your pack. They're not.
They're currently in my
or something.
They're currently in my saddle.
Okay.
Okay, so we still don't know why, but that's good to know. So his actions have consequences.
I would
Draco
assume
is
it's
very
because
sad.
he's a drake. It's because he's built after a drake, and drakes are hoarders, like dragons.
Draco does not understand any of what is going on. He remembers such an incident where he almost died. But
yeah, you
for the
almost died because crystals.
But at the same time, he's sitting there like, wait, what happened? Like he doesn't remember the events leading up to picking up the crystal and then hurt.
Yeah, you just remember getting pounded.
Draco remembers the crystal in his paw and then pain. And everyone told him, don't touch the crystal in that specific cave.
I'm going to just roll over to Draco and Unit Draco.
Yes, Unit Salix.
You should perhaps check your bags.
For what reason?
This unit suspects it will become crystal clear when you look.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. I had to laugh at that first.
This is supposed to be dramatic, man.
Very quiet. I hate you.
I need to compose myself. Okay. Okay. Very well. This unit does not understand, but he trusts your statement. Draco just reaches into his saddle on the right, and as he's digging around, he notices strange. There is something here, and he pulls out. He just has a handful of crystals, and Draco just gets confused. He's like, "What is this?"
Have you been taking crystals as we're staring at the bridge?
No, that was from the pool earlier.
While you were staring at the bridge.
Friend
While
Salix,
I was staring at the bridge?
friend Salix, friend Svamp, friend Zilis, why do I have crystals? I was avoiding these so that's not to cause pain like last time.
You might not have been looking at them, but you were taking them.
What? But this unit is confused. How did this occur? What was happening?
Taking them. You were talking to us about visions and voices.
I remember looking or hearing a voice saying that to try the water, but I don't remember taking the crystals. I remember looking at them and seeing indistinct faces.
I'm pretty sure the voices told you to drink the magic water. They're the crystals where the voices came from.
This unit is very confused and deeply disturbed. Draco will then just chuck the crystals on the ground to get rid of them. He's very concerned as to his loss of control. You see him just kind of silently panicking, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
it makes
shifty
sense.
eyes.
Yeah.
Silently panicking over the loss of control that you've all described.
Can I pick up a few crystals that he's cast away to look at them?
Ooh, need treasures.
Examine them.
And he kind of just backs away from them. He backs away. Okay, we're all saying this. He backs away towards the edge of the water over here. And has Zilis hit the walk on water?
No, not yet. I was waiting for
Story
everybody.
time happened first.
How deep was the water again?
18 miles.
I said deep.
Yeah, 18 miles.
I think it was just
That
like
was-
a foot or two.
It's just a few
That was
feet.
my read of the situation before I stepped into this room. I was guessing 18 miles. I was
So silent panic is occurring. Loss of control has been had. Draco is absolutely flipping his crap right now inside his mind. And he just goes, no, and starts bolting.
Uh-oh. Oh, I've made a mistake.
That's not good.
Oh, no. This is
Hang
not what I foresaw to occur.
I'm sorry, Draco. Without water walk, correct?
Yes, without water walk.
Okay, so it's not bolting. It's a couple feet deep, so it is much slower.
Panicked waiting.
So...
Panicked waiting.
Yeah. But I would think you are making a bit of noise as you're splashing around.
Yeah, no, there's no consideration in panic.
Okay, water walk time.
No, don't let him water walk. He'll get away so much faster.
I mean, I'm a rogue. I could catch him. But I could just give us water walk. That works too. Hey, hey, Salix.
Yes, unit. Zilis.
The ground. All of my things come from the ground. Dang it.
Hey, you want to roll on water?
It is not something this unit had ever considered, but the experience may indeed be worth the experience.
Yeah, well, come on.
All right, so you're gonna
I,
cast
like,
that real
jump-
quick, Draco. Draco, what
Yes.
you're seeing as you continue to move here, as you're looking just ahead of yourself, I guess. You've got a little bit of an island here. You can see where the bridge is connecting to, but it does
Mhm.
appear to be. Oh, well, I would say it looks like a land mass, but then you're seeing like a little another bridge thing over here. So it could be an island, could be land. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's land, but I mean, it could be like a full land mass, or it could be just like a little island.
Okay.
But in the center, there are 3 structures that you can see. Small boxes. Oh well, two smaller boxes, one larger box. And I think you would see what appears to be maybe a body on the ground here.
Oh, beautiful. Dracos might notice these things. He is not thinking about them in the moment.
Yeah. These are just things that you would see as you're looking around for.
Draco
where
is
you're gonna go
currently
next.
just trying to. Draco's literally just trying to find a spot free of crystals to freak out in.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Also,
you went to the
Draco.
wrong room.
Real quick, I would say as you like step here, the water gets deeper
Oh, beautiful.
from about
18 miles?
2 feet to about 3 feet, and from what it
Oh,
looks
no.
like moving in front of you, it's gonna increase depth.
Oh no.
Okay. Draco's kind of running towards land over here on the
Okay.
left.
Okay.
Should we be following at any rate at all, or should we just be sitting here?
Should we wait for him to tucker himself
Well, you
out?
guys have so Zilis has casted Water Walk, has moved onto the water, has casted it to everyone else. Suggested you guys do the same. So I would say that would, if we were going in initiative order, you guys would still be able to move your normal distance. Let me verify that. So spell grants ability to move across any liquid surface as if it were harmless solid ground. So yes, you would have your normal walking distance. So 5, 10, 15, about 10 feet for you, Zilis, so far. But to get to where Draco is, 30 feet for Svamp, and Loon, another 5, 10, 15 feet for Zilis. But again, it gets kind of tight over there, so it's undetermined how that would be situated.
Presumably, the guy who's used to water and the long-legged furbolg would be ahead of me as I rundle along.
Whee.
Yeah, so slight downside. If he goes below the water, we can't grab him at all.
Draco doesn't
I
need to
might be
breathe.
able to.
Draco doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah, that's
correct.
the other problem. He could totally go under.
Well, I have potion of water breathing, and I can turn into a couple different kinds of water critters.
You're stuck
Well,
in the water.
problem
though, I
is-
think.
Correct,
Water
but you do
heavy.
have water walk on you, which would suggest that even if you did turn into another creature,
I would just be on the surface.
you'd be on the surface. Yes.
I
I'd like to turn into a fish. Flops on top of the water and drowns. So close to
just a
salvation.
magic carp on the beach.
Magikarp, I choose you. Plop, plop,
Yeah.
plop, 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 plop.
Essentially, yeah. Alright, well. Fun.
Fun.
All right. So, Svamp, you have reached Draco as he is running away. What are you doing?
I'm not very good at calming people down.
Draco is struggling.
Hey, this is your chance to prove your strength against one of the strong people. Do you think you can roll higher than a 5 or whatever?
Draco
If
is
you
a
jump him?
medium creature, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. What's your strength stat, Draco?
Well, you would.
Strength
I
would be a-
mean, Svamp wouldn't know that.
Based on what I do know, what would I assume your strength stat is?
higher than yours.
Well, yeah, no, that's not what. Would it be higher than a 20?
Would
That's
my
unreasonable.
strength be higher than a 20? No.
No, you don't think it's that. You don't think he's that strong.
Ooh, boy,
He's
let's
right
try
around
this.
your area.
Let's. So I'm not entirely sure how this goes, but so I'm not gonna consume available usage, so I'm just gonna put it in the chat. I have these.
Oh yeah. No, these are fantastic to have.
I
yeah.
don't know exactly like if I would have to like
You're putting me on a leash.
I'm gonna attempt it.
So, okay. So you,
I don't know what I would need to do in order to do that.
yeah, right. Well, just think of like a normal setting, right? Like you, to put handcuffs on someone, like they've got to have their hands behind their back, so they have to be like somewhat restrained, and then, and not fighting it, and then you gotta put it on. And even if they're fighting it, like you could like force them on, but yeah, I would say it would be
Like
at least for
strength or
D&D
dexterity.
terms. Yeah, for D&D terms, I would say
And it
for you to try to
That's the word.
force them on to be a contested grapple.
Okay.
But you guys are at a weird spot right now because you're above water, he's below water. So I would imagine you might not even see his arms. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, remember,
his
he's
arms,
6
but they're
feet tall
underwater.
at the shoulders.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
6
yeah,
feet
yeah.
tall at the shoulder, but yeah.
But hands would probably be under the water or on the surface of the water.
Big,
and you're
bulky,
standing on
armored
water.
claws.
Yeah.
If she pulled him out of the water and like rolled onto her back with him,
Yeah.
bear hugged, splaying his feet up
What
into
kind
the air.
of WWE move can I do right now?
When did she
How
become?
would that?
When did she become Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah. Oh, always. I've always been.
She can
I
wild.
would say from your from your vantage point, that is so Svamp, your vantage point, that's definitely a thing that you could attempt to do, but you're in a very bad position right now to
Right.
do so. You would have to try to restrain him, so you'd probably have to grapple him. And then from grappling, then you would have to turn it into a restraint. But you've got friends, you've got allies that might be able to assist here. And then placing the manacles on. Depending on where Draco goes, which you could follow because you're walking on water, either like that island that you can now see, or up to the northeast, this like little beach area is another option. Getting up to that point and then starting this process would
might be a
more
better
suitable
bet
than right
because
now.
am I the only one who currently has manacles in their inventory?
Next
I
question:
think you're
why
the
do
only
you
one-
have manacles?
Don't ask
I
me
think-
questions like that.
They're always
Moira
nice to
gave him
have.
Yeah, let's not talk about what I have in my inventory.
I
Well-
have rope.
Well, because if I'm the only one who has manacles in my inventory, I might toss them at Zilis and give them to him, and I
that would
might
be-
wait till.
Why am I a good person for this?
Because you're more agile
Because
than
you
I
have
am, I think.
hands, not leaves.
Well, and I might wait till he gets to land, and I might either use entangle or I might turn into a constrictor snake.
I might
Yeah, I
cast
mean,
a spell, or I may turn into a snake.
It
Both
so it
are
sounds
good.
like it sounds like talking is not an option here. So, but yes, just based on the fact that you want to put manacles on, you're gonna have to, because he is running away.
He's booking it.
Yeah.
I
So
think
you're gonna
we should
you're gonna
make
have to
clear
restrain him.
our goal is
I don't
to stop
I don't
him
know what
from
our
running.
is.
I think is,
If Draco
our goal,
if Draco
right?
had lungs, he would be hyperventilating right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to stop him.
Instead,
'cause
his processor is
he'll get
whirring
himself
like
hurt
crazy.
somehow, I think.
All
Okay.
right. So real quick, there's really nothing you can do at this venture with the manacles. It'd be super difficult to try to restrain him here because you are on a different level plane, if you will. You wouldn't be able to reach and get as much as you need. You don't have the leverage. But yes, you could pass off those manacles and suggest Zilis do it instead.
If I can, toss and yell as running, take these, you'll know when to use them, and toss them at Zilis.
What signal? I mean, okay.
You'll know!
My mind immediately went to a very cartoon moment of Zilis catching them and stopping and looking down at them, and Salix kind of skidding to a halt behind him, and Zilis just looking over at Salix, looking down at the manacles, looking over at Salix. And Salix very concernedly turns and starts rolling off in the other direction, and Zilis
Not on
just
me,
takes off
not on
after
me.
him to
Not on me! Why did that need a roll? I'm so concerned now.
It drops the manacles.
They sink.
Okay. So what do we do in this turn? We're gonna treat this as initiative. What do we do in this turn?
I have run and I have tossed them. That's all I have done.
Why would you toss them to me? Okay, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you're
Zilis,
a rogue.
you
You're
have
agile.
you have
Yeah.
manacles. I will drag them to your inventory.
Yay. Another random item for me to carry.
It is under consumables, all the way at the bottom.
Why would I eat it? Okay.
I don't know. Okay, so you've got.
Also, why would I eat
that.
a bag of ball bearings? Okay.
Consumable, I think, is just in relation that it's
Usable.
Usable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it goes away.
That makes
but that's
sense.
less funny to think of.
Torches are not very edible either.
I think Draco's the only one who could feasibly eat manacles right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. What would... So I'm... They're in the way, so I couldn't get ahead of them, could I?
No.
Okay.
You could swap spots with Svamp, but you could not push through Draco. I think at this point he would be considered an enemy combatant, so you could not push through his spot. You could jump over him though. I think that would be fair. So he's in 3 feet of water, so he's only 3 foot tall above the surface. So you could you could jump over him.
Okay, yeah, I'll just run and jump
you've only
on water.
moved you've only moved 5, 10, 15, 20-ish feet.
Okay.
25.
Yeah.
30, 35 would get you over here.
Okay. And
I don't know how much movement you've got. You've only got 30 feet of movement, so you'd have to dash to get over there.
Yeah, I'll use my what is it? Cunning action.
Okay.
Yeah, cunning action to dash and jump over him.
Okay. All right.
and then I'll get like a bit further, like right there. That should be the right amount, I think.
Mm.
Would be as far as I
Okay.
could get.
Sounds good.
And
Oh no, I don't like that inflection on his voice.
I agree.
and completely ignorant of the world around me, I I turn around and probably brace myself to get rammed by a running Draco. That's basically all I can do.
Okay, great. Salix, you've already moved 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get where you are. You got 10 more feet of movement unless you want to dash.
I'm just rolling along up behind. I have little role to play in roll. Get it? I have little role to play in this particular moment, at the very least, of this high speed chase.
Okay, Draco. Draco,
Yeah.
I'd say it would be your turn. Let's go half movement, wire and water, because as you move an additional 5 feet, it becomes definite swimming.
Okay. Draco
But you're
is
already in-
running. Draco is running right here to the land. He's getting out of the water.
Very
He's
good.
going out of the water.
All right, so you can probably get out of the. Yeah, you can definitely get over there, stand up on the shore, ready to
Crap, is there a
bolt.
hallway that way?
Draco's still freaking out. If he sees any crystals around him, he's trying to get away from them.
Oh well, if that is the case, let's. Yeah, let's be pretty clear. So as you get so I'll say you would get over here as you're moving to shore. Shore is what you see land. But then as you look up, what's in front of you, this is a natural cavern. So rough stone walls, rough ceiling's about 15 feet high. The beach is sand, so it's like a soft white sand. It's the same as you experienced before. But dotted around the sand, as you can see, are quartz crystals.
Draco freezes, sees the crystals, and if anyone else could see his face, they would see his jaw drop, and just he screams. A metallic roarish scream.
No, buddy.
Slightly underwater at this point. There's a little garbled by
with
the water.
A slight gurgle.
Do you want to move towards that shore though?
This is fine.
No, if he sees that he's screaming, he's running this way.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ah, crap! That wasn't in my plan.
We should never have told him.
Sounds good. This took a little bit of a turn. So
Are you sure?
Really?
Let's officially put this into initiative count, please.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
So I have marked everyone. Yeah. Yep. Just roll initiative.
Gosh.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Svamp.
I have -1 initiative anyways.
The panicking Warforged Drake is the one who rolled the highest.
Yeah,
that's perfect because that's what's happening here anyway. So,
yeah.
I am curious though, Draco. I mean, once you get here, it is like a mismatch of deepness. So, like where you're standing right now is like down to like maybe 8 feet deep. But then as you get closer to shore, obviously it's not as deep. So, are you once you get to that point, are you still like running on the seafloor, or are you are you swimming?
I think I'm too heavy to be swimming. So currently, I am underwater.
I mean, as a regular D&D medium creature, you can swim. I would say
Okay.
that's still within reason.
But
But I would say you would have the choice as a Warforged, either swim or. I mean, it doesn't matter. It just matter how it just makes a difference on how deep you're going.
I think an important question would be, are there crystals at the bottom of the water?
I'm
Negative.
pretty sure at this point Draco would just pass out. I don't know how a Warforged would pass out, but I feel like that would be the thing that happens.
He overheats.
Okay.
But no, let's not do that.
I'm going to advance this to round 2. Draco, you are in the lead, so you were over here.
Yep.
You have started to go in this direction, saw the crystals on the beach, and have moved here. So you've moved a total of 5, 10, 15.
15.
Wait, 5, 10, 15 feet. Yeah.
15. Half of mine would be
Yes.
17 and a half, but it doesn't matter at that point.
Yes. But you can dash if you want to dash. So you can move an additional 15 feet.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. All right.
Draco wants to look at the wall to the south of him. Are there crystals jutting out of the wall or anything?
Not below the water, which is what you can see.
Above the water?
Probably.
Draco goes below the water.
No.
Draco is running along the floor of the pond, lake, whatever it is.
Yeah, I would say it's deep enough here that you can get under the water. All right. But despite that, the water is clear enough that you guys can see. You guys can still see Draco.
Okay.
So Draco has done his turn. Zilis, you see him turning off to the south around you. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I have a few questions on how water walk works.
Yeah.
So firstly, I assume I can't add another creature without having to recast it again.
Correct.
To my
Correct.
Can
and
I...
there would also be a contest for that, I believe. So water walk, it's a willing creature.
Yeah, that's true.
So it doesn't spell it out. It doesn't spell it out in your spell description, but I would assume it's like a DC 13.
Additionally, can I remove, like, so you can cancel? Could I cancel the spell, but only like on myself? I don't want to do that right now.
Me too.
But like, could I do it without canceling it on everybody else?
No.
Oh, okay.
Dang it.
And
Salix
yeah,
would be in trouble.
so water walk
really fast like a boat.
Yeah, I mean there is no cut and dry aspect of this. Like it's not spelled out. Like usually it would be like a concentration. You just have to like lose concentration, and then the spell drops. I would say to drop the spell, it would cause everyone to drop. But I don't know if you have that opportunity because there is no concentration on it. It's just like this is happening now for the next however long it's happening.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay, we might be here a while. Okay, so what I'll say is, the swamp, if you ever want to go under, you gotta dispel magic on me. If you can do that. Okay. Is this an island over here?
I would
Pistol.
say from your vantage point, yes, it is obviously an island.
Okay. Um. So I see this bridge. I'm assuming this is like going down into the water here.
No, it is a dock, and you see another dock on the
Uh,
other side.
okay.
To your east.
So I could easily just walk up onto the land here, right?
Correct.
Okay.
But I would say, yeah, passive perception. I mean, there's a lot going on, but as you're looking around, see what's around you. There are 3 boxes on the center of this island, and 2 small, one larger, and you would also be aware there are 3 bodies on the ground on the
Yeah.
island as well.
Yeah. Um. So the Warforged, he went underwater, which means he's kind of out of my area of touch. So
He's
I'm
out
gonna
of
go
reach, yeah.
onto the land.
Okay.
So just trying to grasp the situation. This body right here, could I tell what species it is?
Yes. Well, maybe. Give me 1 second.
Like I'm just looking for a quick glance. Nothing that would take an action.
Yeah, you would be able to tell that it is a humanoid of sorts. It is not a fresh body. It is definitely has been dead for quite some time.
Okay, great, gross, great and gross. The
But I will
boxes.
say you will notice that there is a layer of slime around it. There's a bit of ooze there.
Okay, noted. I'm not gonna distract the party with that right now. The boxes, are these like crates or chests or um can I like see the contents of them? I'm just like for this I wouldn't mind like making an investigation check or something. As I'm just like looking around for anything I can use.
Well, are you going to oh, if you're looking for something you could use. Okay. I would say that they appear to be stone. Yeah, they're made out of stone,
Stone
so they're like
boxes?
solid. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But the middle one looks almost as big, like big enough to be a coffin. The little one's
Oh.
not so much.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
not shaped like a coffin per se, but it's definitely big enough to be
Gotcha.
one.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Um. I'll throw my ball bearings in the water. No. Let's just. Um. I can't really do anything, so I'm just gonna pull out my wand. Um.
Okay.
And just I'm not aiming it at anything. I'm just holding it at my side, but ready to use it. Um.
Okay. Sounds good. Salix.
Oh, yep.
Oh, okay. I am going to tentatively move here because I can't see anything. Okay. There's a Draco.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
I have.
Effects.
Well, I
You're for
can
some reason
see, but I've
grappled and
got.
restrained, but I don't know why. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know
good.
why.
You're good.
Fascinating. Okay.
So 5, 10, 15
my vision is a little
feet.
bit
Yeah.
limited. Yeah. So,
Yes.
okay,
Draco's under the
I'm
water.
considering two things.
Mhm.
I don't know for sure what I'm going to attempt to do, so I've got a couple of questions to ask. First of all, in the direction that Draco seems to be heading, does the water appear to be getting deeper or shallower
Yes.
or what? Deeper?
It is deeper as you are moving. So when you look at Draco is under the surface by about 2 feet.
Okay, and in the
Top of his
direction
head
he's
is about
heading,
2 feet under.
in the direction he's heading,
It
it
seems
appears
to be about
continue
as
to get
deep.
deeper, or just the same deep.
Similar depth, but I would say, yeah. I mean, your vision is rather limited, so yeah,
Yes.
similar depth.
Okay. The second
Floor is
question.
not flat. There is definitely some like rockiness to
Up
it.
and down.
So
Yeah. Second question.
Mm.
If could Thorn Whip be used to cast out a vine whip thing and wrap around him, perhaps to not to like grapple him specifically, but to kind of get a hold of him, maybe to grapple him, I don't know. Or would that be stretching the abilities
Thorn
of
Whip
the spell?
Thorn Whip is magic, so it would be able to penetrate the water, no issue.
Okay.
It would do damage. But you could pull. You couldn't grapple him with it, but you could pull him closer to you.
Yeah, I see that now that you've mentioned it.
10
But
feet
you have to
up
hit
to,
with it.
up to 10 feet closer to me.
So, yeah, I would say you could, either here or here.
But would that be also like vertically? Would I be able to pull him up out of the water?
Not in a substantial way.
Okay.
Because yes, you could pull him 10 feet up, but then he's just going to drop.
I mean, presumably he would drop again
Immediately.
at some point, but
Yeah.
would it be so immediate that Svamp in this same turn round couldn't like maybe dash forward and grab him before he goes back under? I say dash, she'd just have to go past me, but you know.
I could make an
Speedy
attempt.
walk. Or you could
I think
hold your-
it would take a coordinated effort. Yes. So Salix Thorn Whip, you could cast it. You'd have to hit with it to do it.
And then if I hit with it though, that would technically be an option of something that could at least be tried. This isn't something.
I would say so. I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll that would suffice because you are above the surface of water, so it is a 30 feet reach. He's within 30 feet, so yes, you could pull him up to the surface, yell out to Svamp to grab him, and then hope that Svamp can do such things.
Do that within my turn. Yeah. Because my turn is immediately after yours.
Yeah, and Svamp, you would have to accomplish this, you would basically have to catch him, and we use a grapple. So a grapple to catch him and hold on. And that would probably, I would say, be contested. That would make sense.
So okay,
yes, doable.
That is my first thought of what to do. The other thought would be to entangle and stop him kind of where he is, stop him from continuing forward. But there's not much we can do under the water or with him under the water. So it'd be, I mean, the best we could do is just yell at him from the surface and hope that he can somehow still hear it, and like through both the water and his own mental state. But I think I think I'm gonna try the thorn whip thing.
Okay.
Alrighty.
See if I can do that. So I will attempt thorn whip, and if I successfully succeed, if I manage to hit, I will yell at Svamp as I pull him up. Basically, will be my plan.
Okay.
If I do not hit,
Sounds good.
all that Svamp will see is me attempting to shoot a vine under the water, and she will have no idea of my abject failure of the plan. My embarrassment will be only for myself. Ah, crikey! Of course, I'm rolling at disadvantage. I
Yes.
might not even be able to hit him whatsoever. I don't, his armor class is stupid, isn't it?
19.
What am I rolling against?
Oh my goodness.
19.
It is 19, yes.
Okay. Well,
But you do have a point for it.
I mean,
do.
I'm currently freaking out. I'm not aware of what is going on. Would he technically have advantage because of that?
No.
I'm trying to help here.
Yeah, you also have crackhead strength because you're panicked.
Okay. Well. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh god.
Oh no. Can I okay, since I'm teaming up with him for this, can I give him like party advantage? Like the
group assistance, yes.
Yes, yeah.
All
Okay.
right, go ahead and roll.
So
Re-roll that.
So
please.
how
Just-
exactly am I rolling?
Just a normal roll.
Just a normal roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you rolled that with disadvantage. Was he
Correct.
supposed to roll that with disadvantage?
He's poisoned.
Okay.
So you could just roll a d20 and we'll
gotcha.
add the mods to it.
Okay, just roll a d20.
Mhm.
That's a d12. There's a d20. Hello? Hello?
9.
Oh,
Plus,
what the heck?
plus 3
Why
is
did it do
12.
2?
Oh,
Hold
I
on.
don't know.
It
Hold on.
did.
Yeah, that's
It
a
did
2.
2d20. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why it did that.
So that's the same as the same roll.
Literally the same roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally the same roll. So that will fail.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Well,
All right.
there was a splash. I tickled his tail a little bit with my thorn whip.
Yes,
But
the
Didn't
thorn,
manage to, huh?
the vine
Salix,
went
get
into
on
the
land.
water. It penetrated the like it breached the surface of the water and it just splashed around.
Can
a
I
bit
yell
inside.
at Salix during Salix's turn or no?
No.
Dang
So that is Salix. Anything else, Salix?
I've only used 15 of my movement.
Correct.
I'm going to move here to kind of get a different angle. Ooh, there's a bridge. I heard about this bridge. It does have nice arches.
It's the bridge.
I can no longer see Svamp, but
That's fine.
I can at least see some more options of like what he might do and where he might go, and
Yeah, I don't think he's
I
headed
don't
for-
have any idea where Zilis is, but
the other direction.
oh, okay, helpful.
It's fine.
Hmm. Okay, for my movement, I'm going to get. This is not directly above because I would like for the tokens to be seen, but essentially directly above Draco.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. He's moving southward, yes?
Yeah, southeast-ish.
Okay. I'm gonna actually try and head him off a little bit.
Okay.
Go a little bit this way. And then I am going to cast as my action Entangle because I would assume that there is earth underwater.
That is correct. However, when you reach there,
Oh no.
you're gonna see a lot of movement in the water as you get to that point.
Oh.
So this is what you were laughing about.
Oh, the heck?
They smell my
As-
fish toes.
As a giant snapping turtle.
Oh my.
It's gonna come up.
Hello?
I said shh because Zilis, you were right on top of it before, but I wanted to give it a turn. So it is gonna bite at you a 10. It'll miss. So it tries to bite at you, Svamp, as it comes out of the water briefly. To do so, it'll miss, but you are aware that it is there,
Okay,
just
so
below the surface. Swam
how
up from
deep
the
is this
bottom.
water again?
Water
That's a
here
good
is
question.
about 10 feet. 10, 15 feet. Especially closer to the wall.
Okay.
Grab its tongue
So-
and pull yourself in further and go out the other side.
Well, so entangle, it shows that it's a 20-foot square,
Yeah,
but
you
it
can still
doesn't say
cast it.
how tall the weeds are.
Yeah, I believe Entangle is generally meant for a flat surface. But let's read it. 20
Well,
foot
I'm curious if I
squares.
cast it on the bottom of the lake floor, river floor, or whatever, if it will go up high enough to snare this twiddle.
Yeah, so it's not a 20-foot
Quite a-
cube. It is a 20-foot
Right.
square.
From the
So it
clay.
is meant for the ground. So you could cast it on the ground, but anyone swimming could swim above it. Although this turtle is fairly large. As you guys were looking at it before, it looked like it was rocky down here, but there in fact was a turtle there.
This changes everything.
But yes, and Draco is currently walking, but if he decided to swim, he could swim above it. The entangle, that is.
Okay.
Okay, so this dude tried to snap at me.
Correct. Yes.
Let's do. Let's see. When a creature you can see moves into a space of 10 feet or starts its turn there, you can use. Why did it go away? As a reaction. So can I do, since it tried to hurt me, can I use Halo of Spores as a reaction?
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't want to do a measured template.
Fill out your bingo cards, people.
So yes, you are surrounded by invisible necrotic spores that are harmless until you unleash them. So yes, as a reaction, you could cast that. Yeah. But you would be casting it as a reaction to it. So when a creature you can see moves into the space within 10 feet of you, or starts, so it's currently starting its turn there once its turn comes around. But as of right now,
Okay, so that would
yeah.
be its turn. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Cool. This changes everything. So instead of the weeds, I'm gonna do some poison spray at Turtle Boy.
Okay. I'll allow it. Its head is still out of the water.
Don't try to bite me. That's not nice.
So a Constitution saving throw. 6, so it'll fail. Go ahead and roll that damage. 1.
Oh, well. Spell's damage increases when you are 5th level. So, it should be 2d12. Oops.
All right, go ahead and roll a 12 again, and we'll adjust that.
Ah. 6.
6. Very good.
Sometimes you need to read the whole thing instead of immediately clicking on the button.
Okay. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet of your movement. There's a reaction. Use your reaction as your action for the poison spray. Any
And then
bonus actions or continued of movement? I think you got another 5 feet.
Trying to decide if I want to do Shillelagh as a bonus action or not. I don't guess it would hurt. So there's that. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna stay right here because Draco's gonna realize there's a dude here in a minute.
Draco already has a plan.
Ah, shucks.
All
It's a
right.
good plan.
Is it use the distraction to continue running?
No, actually.
Oh, okay.
He's got a thunder gauntlet in the
and-
water.
Oh gosh.
As we come to the end of the turn, dead bodies that are oozy will start to
No.
move. And start to
what the heck?
Yeah, there's definitely movement there. You would be able to tell that there are things there.
Why is there
Um,
a token for a brick wall behind me?
Brick wall. Oh yeah. Well, you'll see. All right. So first of all, this one will as
No,
it moves, it will.
No.
What's up?
It's gonna go for a swim, right?
Oh, it's gonna attack. 8.
Nah, we're buddies, right? Yeah.
Eight will miss as it kind of spits out some ooze towards you.
Ew. Okay.
But
Haven't you heard of fancy COVID-19, man?
You would be aware that the dead body is starting to sloosh over in this direction.
Okay.
And I don't know why it's not abiding by the grid. Is the grid off over here? Grid must be off over here. Crazy.
Ah.
I don't know what's going on. All right, it's gonna do some stuff too. It'll also spit out some ooze towards you. 15. Does 15 connect?
Yeah, that'll hit. I don't have a high AC.
You're gonna take. Oh my god. Let's
Oh,
verify
man.
that.
Yeah. You want to double check?
All right. So it's crit damage, so 6. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That makes sense.
Oh.
So you're gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage as the ooze like hits you. So you'll get that initial impact, and then it just like starts to sizzle and burn you. You're gonna take an additional 10 points of acid damage. So a total of 17.
17.
Well, actually, it's 11 points of acid damage. If I'm reading this correct. No, I'm sorry. 7 points of bludgeoning, and then 10 points of acid.
Got it. Ooh, okay, that hurts. Not cool. Very not
And let's pause here. Take a break.
cool. But I just got pseudopod.
Pseudopoded.
And you can't even wash yourself off in the water.
No, I can't. My whole thing is the water, and now I can't
Hey.
use it. I screwed this thing
You
up
can
horribly.
disengage. You can always disengage. All right, let's take a break and come back in about 5 minutes.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Oh, chaos. I didn't mean for it to go this way, but this is the way that made sense.
I mean,
It happens.
last time I jumped into a frog, this time you ran down a river into a turtle. I mean, it's
We do not have good luck with amphibians.
no. Apparently not. I was really hoping for a pet frog.
And back.
Hi, back. I'm Plasma.
Then and back. Not
Oh,
I am
dang.
back.
Oh, okay.
Close enough.
I'm kind of ruining my whole pun.
Your pun is
Thanks,
good.
Thunder.
Still panicky. Nah. I've got the plan. Don't know how well plan will work.
Well, I'm the fish boy stuck above the water.
Now you admit you're a fish boy.
Because it's important.
Well, a legitimate question. That just did 17 damage to you. What is your health currently at?
Not enough.
That is the correct answer.
I could stand one more of those blows.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, I've seen better days. It
Are you
wasn't
sure it's
quite half.
daytime? We're underground. Could be
Might I,
anything.
might I suggest a disengage?
I might. The thought did occur to me.
Alrighty, chat. Have you ever been stuck in a situation where you were meant to be underwater but were stuck on top of it? Can you relate to our poor rogue here, or is he just a sad fish boy, all alone in this world?
Let's say, does anyone else have had a panic attack from rocks?
You see,
Does
that
anyone
one,
have a panic attack over shiny objects?
that one feels more relatable than
Being
standing
stuck
on top
above
of
water.
and looking at it and going, I wish I was in there.
It's like the reverse of the Little Mermaid song.
Instead of under the sea, it's instead of under the sea.
Over the lake.
Let me in,
Over
please.
the lake. Oh, goodness gracious. I certainly hope that that turtle is fake.
Draco, please stop panicking. The oozes are melting me. I wish that I was down where it's wetter, under the sea.
Yes, Amelia, I think I do remember that being a thing. Fiberglass turtle.
I like that.
Fiberglass turtle. Ooh. Or maybe it's just Svamp and Draco really imagining it super hard because of the crystals in the water. Like, maybe Zilis, maybe you didn't actually just take a massive gooey hit to the face and it's all just their imagination rolling over, and really when all's said and done, you and I are going to be sitting there and looking at them and going, what's happening? What's wrong with you guys? As they're floundering about and splashing at the water and
they're eating mushrooms.
Am I resistant to acid? Damage resistant poison, not acid.
Yeah, poison.
I wouldn't think so, but
You have advantage against poison, I think.
I'm resistant to poison, yeah. I'm immune to disease.
Yeah, that's right.
Same.
That's a Warforged
Funny.
thing.
Funny the similarities between a tree and a metal drake.
Wait, hang on. So I have a question. Is Salix a cyborg? Wait, no, a treeborg. A treeborg.
Treeborg?
Yeah.
There are many Warforged. Warforged can be made out of wood.
Yeah.
Yes, I have indeed been told that Warforged can be made out of wood.
Hello.
Hello.
Vex, we've figured it out. You and Draco are definitely just imagining this turtle. It's a fake turtle made of fiberglass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an animatronic?
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know if that's worse.
Man, I should have just put this in just for Svamp to see. No, next time.
No, Svamp and Draco, because Draco touched the crystals and Svamp drank the water.
Oh, that's true.
And then the other two of us are just sitting there watching, wondering why they're floundering and flashing about in the water. And
anyway,
but am I correct in thinking that Salix is now safely off of the water?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he could be on the beach.
So if the water walking was dropped, he would be safe.
Correct.
I would fall in the water, but that'd be perfectly fine.
If I could do that, yeah, but I can't.
Oh.
It's not a concentration spell.
It was a recommended that you dispel if you had that ability.
I don't think I do.
Oh, dang. Well, we're going to stay on top of the water for the next hour.
Unless I'm not seeing it. But I don't.
Salix, do you have dispel magic?
No, I do not.
Would that be
Draco,
something in my
do you have dispel magic?
The answer is no.
Dispel magic is a third level spell that is available to druids.
But I don't have it prepared.
Correct, you do not.
I can't even see third level spells.
I can't either.
Level up, bruv.
Last time I shoved myself through a frog. The amount of an experience that was, and I didn't get nothing from it. If that doesn't do it, I'm a level 4 druid for the rest of time.
You not know my emotional baggage.
I didn't mean to push a button, my bad.
Salix just cast Flame Blade while he was doing that.
Good Super Saiyan, are you kidding? Oh.
What does it produce? Flame? Since I'm technically a Warforged, I produce the flame around my tree as it's just screaming at you.
I can imagine.
The flame. I don't believe the flame can harm my, because I can pull it around my druidic symbol thing, and I don't think it can harm it. So it's that's fine.
Yeah. Wait,
Flaming
is the tree just a druidic symbol?
What? No, it's me. This unit is Salix, the tree.
Salix is an enigma.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out. I hope.
All right, Draco. This rock moved. You saw it was a rock. It has moved. It is a turtle. It is biting after Svamp, who has rushed forward in front of you. She's obviously above you. You're still in panic mode. It doesn't seem to have noticed you or is interested in you. What would you like to do?
So, is there crystal on the turtle?
No.
Wonderful. Draco has a plan. Because there's crystal everywhere else.
I'm gonna befriend a turtle.
If you climb inside the turtle to hide from the crystal, I'm going to be a little bit. There may be copyright claims coming your way. Trademark claims.
So obviously, I can't have the shell until it's dead. So first things first,
Should have played a turtle. Go ahead.
First things first. I didn't think that was an option. I figured it was, but I didn't know. Anyway, anyway, I have 1 second level spell left.
Oh no.
It's kaiju time.
No.
Ooh.
I don't think these manacles will fit, Svamp. I think these
Draco.
can maybe go around his fingers.
Draco is currently freaking
If you
out.
like it, then you
He
can
sees
put
the
a ring
turtle
on it.
come. He sees the turtle come up out of the water. He sees a shell. It's the only thing without crystal on it. Draco goes,
Oh no.
I want that. And
Okay.
decides, and in his instincts, went for the first thing he could think of, be big.
All right, that's an action.
Uh-huh.
Any
And
bonus action? Any movement?
I should have a bonus action. What does where is it? No, that's extra attack. And I don't know if there's another. Can I attack him with Thunder Gauntlet or anything right now, or do I have to wait?
That was an action to take. So you used your you used your action not to attack, but to cast a spell.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be my thing then, unless I can grapple the turtle.
Okay, I would say your head safely, not necessarily above water, but the top of your head is above water. Okay. Well, this turtle is
How big is Draco's head while he's massive?
mm, I mean, it doesn't
Like,
really.
is
Guess
it a
why I'm-
times 2 size?
I have a question.
I would say it's closer to a foot than it was before.
In which direction? Sorry.
Larger, yeah. Svamp,
So
here's
I
your
guess
question.
because I was trying to get ahead of him in case he like moved further down,
Mhm.
I'm not in danger of him like becoming taller than where the surface of the water is and becoming like lifted off the water when he becomes kaiju, right?
I'm just
there's
imagining the scene. The scene from Godzilla where he comes out of the water and the water's draining off of him.
I would guess that the movement of the water is very similar to the movement of the earth when there's an earthquake. So there's a little bit of rumble to keep your sturdiness, your stability up. But no, it would not push you over.
Okay.
It's like an earthquake on the water.
I mean, there are waves, so I'd imagine it's not it's not perfectly flat, but I would say it's not affecting you.
Alrighty, just wanted to double check.
So you've got two big boys in front of you, under the water, just barely cresting the surface. You could see Salix, who's on shore. You'd be aware that Zilis is on the island, and just passively looking around seems to be there seems to be some activity over there that is concerning.
It's
what would you like
fine.
to do? What would you like to do?
Fine.
Wait, whose turn is it?
It's the turtle's turn.
It is. That's my fault.
It's cool.
I acknowledge that Bex has turtles that we could ask what they would like to do, but
You don't want to ask them.
A 13. Still on Svamp. Is somewhat concerned of Draco, but not as much. Is looking for a little bit of a nibble here. So it will hit. 13 connects.
Do have the circle of spores thing that it will have to contend with.
Yes. Let's look at Circle of Spores real quick because I forgot.
Mhm.
That is a feature, so it's going to take some damage here to begin with. Circle of Spores. Okay, so Circle of Spores, blah blah blah. Nope. That didn't give me what I... No. Halo Spores is what we're
There.
looking at.
Yeah, sorry.
Halo Spores. It is gonna take a D4. Yes. So a D4. It'll take 4 necrotic damage as it starts its turn there.
It's something.
And but I don't think it affects anything else.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's just a
Oh,
something.
actually, it had a Constitution saving throw before it took the damage, but we'll skip it for now because I didn't do it. So it's going to bite you. 13 will connect for a total of 17.
Okay. I have some temporary hit points from something I did last session. Not sure what, but I do have it.
It was the glowy plants. Or shimmery plants.
Okay.
It is a 46 slashing. You're going to take 17 slashing damage. As it bites at you and
that.
yeah, nibbles at your feet.
There. Okay.
It is not going to move. It is going to stay put. Zilis, you are surrounded. And let me clarify something here. This body is seemingly moving around. But I think you would tell that maybe it's not the body, maybe it's just the ooze, the slime there. This over here, it is an oozy dead body, but I would say that it's mostly just slime that is moving.
With the body inside of it.
No body. No body. That was
Okay.
an incorrect statement from me.
Okay. So just a pile of ooze and then an ooze possessing a body? Okay.
Yeah.
So with the two oozes attacking me, and then a giant snapping turtle emerging, and then a giant Draco emerging, I'm gonna take the disengage action. And not disengage action, uncanny or cunning action. I don't.
Yes.
I have too many things.
Yes,
Cunning
you do.
action to disengage.
Okay.
And then because I can still walk on water,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a shot with my short bow at this guy right here. Back roll. 17.
17. That'll connect.
Nice. I would
It
be worried
pierces
if it didn't.
into the oozy dead body for four piercing.
All right. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Salix. Things have changed. What'd you like to do?
They have changed a lot, yes.
Perhaps go help friend Zilis.
Well, I can't actually see what's happening with Zilis. I can only
That's fair.
hear things over there.
That's
But
fair.
what I am aware of is the giant turtle that's foisted its face out of the water. And I'm staring at it, wondering if Thornwhip even, like, should I even bother?
Yeah, do turtle care about Thornwhip? What do turtle care about?
I guess I also have magic stone, but like, I'm not a great offensive character. It turns out.
You say that as
when
you've killed everything recently.
You have done
Okay.
rather well.
True. Are you suggesting I try to leap down this thing's throat?
That thing has pincer-like beak, which will turn you into soda can.
I would say it's like a can opener, right? Yeah. Oh dear. What do you suppose the chances are this thing is resistant to piercing damage?
With that shell? With that
Yeah,
can?
I know, right?
The shell is very sturdy. Is it resistance? Maybe not. Maybe, but I think you would gauge based on your understanding of nature and turtleage that it probably is rather strong. The shell.
Beefy.
It's probably higher AC rather than resistance. Do something with a saving throw. Aha.
all of my saving throw stuff have to do with like the ground.
Well,
How much of the pool do we have left?
It's
we
all
haven't used
17.
any of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we used some of that earlier.
No.
No, that was the group help thing. I can never remember the name of it.
Group
assistance.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody else can.
I have bad memory, okay?
Don't worry, I do too.
Okay. I think I'm gonna use magic stone. Bludgeoning bludgeoning feels more appropriate than piercing in this moment. I'm gonna aim for its face, not its shell, but I guess who knows. And I have to roll at disadvantage. Oh god, how does a person become not poisoned?
Antidote.
When they've seen a dead body with maggots. There's no antidote for that. Except
Therapy.
Okay.
Therapy or become numb. One of the two.
Therapy
Both
become numb. Oh
depressing.
god. Well,
Magic
B.E.A.R.D.
stone. Yes, that'll skip off the water a few times and barely graze the side of its head as it's biting the ankles of Svamp.
So, fun semi-related story. I own a sling, like a David and Goliath swing it around your head sling. And we used to take it camping. Or I used to take it when we would go camping at like the lake or whatever, and I could get any stone of any shape to skip like a dozen times with that thing. So this is annoyingly like my skipping powers with high speed stones are too good. Okay. Oh. Not that it matters, but are we flanking the thing?
Nah.
No? Okay.
No.
Nah.
At one point, diagonal
You're
counted as
flanking. You're flanking Draco.
Yes. At one point, just being...
Attack!
It's draw a straight line. If you can draw a straight line, then it's flanking.
Okay. Sounds good. I wasn't sure what the current rules were. It's over the last couple of years, it's changed once or twice, so I just wanted to make sure.
There is no official rule on flanking. It is a variable, not a variable. It is a optional rule. But generally speaking, it's a draw a straight line. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. At one point, in at least one campaign, being diagonal did count as flanking, but
yes, but you are not diagonal. It's still a straight line.
Yeah, we're making a C shape.
Line.
What?
Where? So, okay, let's take a step back.
You have to draw a straight line from you to the other person.
Yes.
So, okay.
There are.
For instance, if I was here, would that straight line intersect with them, or like this one?
Where you are right now would intersect with
Me and you would be
everyone.
flanking.
Yes.
Okay, but me and Draco would not.
Correct. Well,
Okay,
I don't know. Because it's large. It's a little bit different.
Debatable.
Yes, yes. I would say yes. Where you're standing right now does not make sense. Moving over 5 feet, I would say still would not make sense. But moving over there would two squares over under the bridge.
Okay,
Or next to the bridge would be flanking.
Okay, cool. That clears it up. Perfect. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
Gosh. I'm going to chill here because moving away seems like a potentially bad idea.
Okay.
Excuse me, with the option of an attack of opportunity, and if it's not focused on me, I would like it to stay that way.
All right. Sounds good. Svamp.
Yes. Well, so I can see what's happening with Zilis. Yes?
You'd be aware, yes.
And our boy's hurting.
Mean.
You look at Zilis and yeah, he looks sizzled. His skin is sizzled a bit, but definitely no open wounds that are actively bleeding out at this point. Hurting, yes.
Well, so
does
on
not
my
look
screen,
comfortable.
I think because he's far enough away that he's in grayscale, so it's hard for me to tell if he's like
that is dark
taking
vision.
serious damage or not.
Yes, that is dark vision. Yeah, you would. I think you would be able to tell the slight changes of skin color. The way he ran out of there and immediately shot a bow. I think just context clues would suggest that he's in a bit of a situation, but you would not be able to see full injuries at this point.
From what I understand of DRACO in past skirmishes, once he has gone full kaiju, he's fine. He's got like thunderclap or boom, sonic boom or whatever. Like Boyo's
I'm gonna
fine.
point out electricity in this situation is probably a bad idea.
He's fine.
There's a lot of water. It'll diffuse.
He's fine.
Actually, it is mineral water.
Anyways, if I take a sprint towards Zilis, will Turtle have an attack of opportunity on me?
Potentially, yes, if it uses a reaction to do so.
Let's see, he took 17 damage last time, huh?
I can take another hit, but probably not two. I do have healing potions.
I would also say Svamp would definitely know that this body is moving and that there is something else there. Would not see this one. Based on dark vision. It's got a little bit of cover. Those boxes.
Oh, you're well within range. Okay. So he was shooting arrows here-ish?
Here, you can still see the arrow sticking up out of the body.
Okay, and then I see this thing.
I would say you don't see that thing. You are unaware of that thing.
Okay. This thing is dead?
because it is there is some cover there. These boxes are elevated. They're about 2.5 feet, 3 feet up. This is a dead body, but it seems to be more than that. It seems there's something else there that you would be aware that there is some kind of slime ooze thing connected to that body that has attacked. You saw the attacks.
Interesting.
Very.
Alright, let's go ahead and... So, I have a range on Wither and Bloom of 60 feet. So I can, it's a 10-foot radius, but I can cast it up to 60 feet away.
Yeah.
Am I reading that correctly? Okay. Unfortunately, I can't cast it in such a way that it would hit those things. And... You're so far away from them.
That was the idea.
So yes, you could cast it. You can cast it up on the island. So it's a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range. Each creature of your choice in that area must make a con save. So yeah, you could cast it up on the island. That would be within range.
Okay, let's do that.
Let me rephrase. You are thinking that there is something over here. Where this guy is standing, you think something is over there, but you can't fully see it. It has cover.
Okay, so did it not let me place that? Why didn't it let me place it?
I don't know where you want to place it.
Here.
Radius. Go. Foot radius.
Okay. And then I'm going to yell if you walk inside that, because I'm sure it would make a visual thing. If you walk inside that, you can heal.
Okay. Duly noted.
All right. So, but by casting it, each creature of your choice, Constitution. So, yeah, you are targeting the dead body, the usually dead body.
Yeah, and then, like, if I see anything, any other enemy walk into it within the concentration time,
it'll fail. You'll be concentrating for the next minute. Doesn't specify. Are you concentrating? No, it's not concentration.
oh, never mind. Right, well, for the next however long, I guess.
I don't think there is a length. I think it's just lasts the action.
Oh.
It is not an ongoing thing.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
Yes, this one will take damage, so please roll that damage.
Yeah. 3rd level or higher, the damage equals 1d6 for each slot above the 2nd level. So is that...
Could I make a suggestion real quick? You could hold your action to cast that until I get closer. Like in the range.
We'll say it'll last up until Svamp's turn.
Next action, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll allow Zilis you to take advantage of that from where you are, as long as you get back into that circle.
So it says, at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot above the 2nd. So I can do 3d6? Is that correct?
So it is normally a 2d6. Casting at third level would be a 1d. Yeah, yep, 3d6.
Takes me 4 damage.
Yuck.
Yeah, well.
Roll me another d6.
Okay.
Not much better.
Hmm.
But we'll take it. Okay, sounds good. And then that would also be healing. So 6 damage or 6 healing. For Zilis when he enters in.
Okay, so a d6 worth of healing?
Well,
Or just...
no, wait, no. Oh no, I'm sorry. In addition, one creature of your choice in that area must spend a hit die. So yeah, it wouldn't be a hit die. So yeah, ignore what I just said. Zilis, when you enter in, you can roll a hit die.
Nice.
Svamp, anything else you want to move?
Just, no, because he can get the turtle can get the attack of opportunity. Let's see. Halo of Spores. Into space or starts there. Once again, Halo of Spores, but I think that's on the turtle's turn, correct?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, very good. Well, Uzi Dead Body is not going to do anything. Other Uzi Dead Body is not going to do anything. That'll take us to the top of the order. Draco.
Hello.
Take him down.
So Draco is panicking.
Yeah.
The world is now smaller. He has a plan for safety.
Yes.
And
Real quick. Just to clarify, with you being larger, that would in fact mean that you are closer to the crystals than you were before. You're just throwing it out there. Go ahead, continue.
Focused on safety at the moment. Focused on safety. Draco is going to attack with his Thunder Gauntlets. Beautiful.
Glad some of us can roll.
An 18 will connect.
Lovely. Going to roll damage. Oh, okay. 8.
8 damage. Okay, very good.
Gonna go ahead and use my extra attack and do that again. Panic does wonders at the moment.
21 will connect. So just rapid fire punching at this creature. It is definitely now noticed you. So it takes another 5.
Wonderful.
And just rapid fire in its undershell, if you will.
Yep, and as my bonus action, I will activate my defensive field, which will give me 5 extra hit points because that's my level in Artificer.
Yeah, so under your hit points, you've got a plus temp. Just put there, yeah. Cool. All right, anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Turtle will turn its attention to you then.
Okay.
And will bite. Attempt to bite at you. A 23! I think that will connect.
That will hit. It will hit. I have a 19.
For a total of 23 slashing damage. It just rips away from you. Yes. Con save. Constitution saving throw. 5, it'll fail that, so please roll whatever that damage was. I forget.
Okay.
But yes, it's just trying to rip away at your armor. But it is definitely making some gashes for sure.
I don't remember what is 59 minus 18. That would be 41.
It's hard to tell the health of the turtle. But you are pretty sure that it is. It's definitely at the point where it's hurting. Both of
If
you.
I
But
could
that
get
is
underwater, I could do some
yeah,
serious damage.
that is its turn. Zilis, you've been suggested to get into this bloom. You see like little flower petals falling from the sky.
All right, so I'm going to run in here, kick up a bit of water, and cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
On the same guy.
21 connects.
21.
Very good.
There we go.
And yeah,
Nice.
this dead body is starting to look frosty.
Haha! And he'll also have 10 less feet of movement.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your hit die.
Oh, right.
To do that, click the short rest button. Don't hit rest.
Okay.
In the pop-up, but just you can roll from there. 2.
2, yay!
I believe that automatically added it to your health, but I could be wrong. But I believe it did.
Your health should be
right.
N minus 15 now.
Anything else, Zilis? I would say from your vantage point, it seems like those things that were there before are staying on the island. They're not moving. They're not going into the water.
Yeah. I don't think there's much else I can do. All my spells are actions. I'll just take the cunning action and oh, you can't dodge with it. Uncanny dodge is a reaction. Well, why didn't I use that when I got pseudopod? Dang it. Okay. Yeah, that's all I'll do.
Salix.
That'll be my turn.
You know what? Good old faithful. Not gonna do anything, but might as well give it a try. 17, even at disadvantage.
17 against the turtle is enough to hit. 17 is your DC.
Okay, so rolling damage.
2.
Ooh. Very good.
All right. So yes, you whip this turtle right across the head. It kind of wraps around, snaps on the other side. You see it wince, and there's definitely a scar. There's definitely like an open wound, like a slash that has appeared there. And yeah, you can start seeing the water begin to fill up with blood around it. Anything else?
I don't think so. No, I think that'll be it.
Okay. And to be clear, what I'm saying, when I'm saying it's bleeding, that means it is at half health. You're halfway there.
Oh.
Svamp.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Do I want to mess around with this turtle? Or do I want to go over there? Because over there are corpses that are potentially moving. Which is kind of that.
There's just one
That's
corpse
more
that is
interesting.
moving, as you can see.
Yeah. You know I like that.
I got him.
Yeah, but I like those. I like corpses that move. That's a thing of mine.
Okay, do you like corpses that don't move? Okay, weird question. Moving on.
I was trying to figure out what the weirder answer was. Let's go ahead and disengage Turtle Boyo. And
Okay.
then sprint.
All right, that is your
Whee!
action if you're going to disengage.
Yep. And then movement.
All right.
You're
I
on
can't
measurement.
movement. Why can't I movement?
You're on ruler.
Oh, that would do it. Whee. Nope. Token controls. Select targets? Is that it?
Nope. You want to
No.
select tokens. One right above it.
Token controls. Ah! That one. Wee. Weehoo!
Okay. Now where you are. Yeah, there is definitely some like slime that's moving right there. Maybe more excited now that you have stepped into its realm.
So.
Mhm.
Welcome to my world.
What am I looking at here? Hold on.
You know, ask questions later, punch things now.
To the southwest of you, there is a dead body on the ground that is covered in a slimy ooze, and that slime is moving. It is protruding, if you will, and it is like separating itself from the dead body. And yeah, it's not the dead body that is attacking it. It appears to be the ooze. And then behind you, directly behind you, is a set of 3 boxes, stone coffers. One that is larger than the others, and then directly next to that, on the right side, the east, is a pool of slime. It seems to
it's
have
the blob. Oh, I
seems
see.
to have trailed from one of the dead bodies that are over here. Then you also have a dock. You're like right next to a dock to your east.
Oh, beware of the blob. Okay, got it. That's different. What do I have against the blob?
They messed up your dead corpses.
I mean, what does the blob
Well-
have against you? Should be the question.
Beware of the
I
blob.
don't know. They both tried to pseudopod me.
Maybe you flubbered the greeting with it.
Did you just make a
No.
flubber reference?
Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing. Vex is too busy vibe checking your calculations to notice it.
Well, I'm also singing the blob.
Okay.
Beware of the blob. I'm in old school Halloween movie mode. Let's see. So disengage was my action, so I can't
Yes.
actually do an action. I don't guess I would know anything about ooze, would I?
That's unnatural.
So probably not. As
But
a
no,
druid,
but no.
probably not.
No.
Okay.
No, they're like their
Well,
own thing, and it's always hard to determine how they are created. Probably some like, wizardry shit.
I never let go of my staff, so I should still have Shillelagh on my quarterstaff, so I shouldn't need to cast that again. Unless a minute has passed.
It has not.
Okay, so I don't really
Wait,
need
where'd you
to
cast it?
do-
Did you cast it today, or did
She
you cast it
cast
last
it on
session?
round 3.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. I missed that. So yes, it is there then.
Yeah, then I've got nothing left to do.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Zilis, I would say from your vantage point, seeing that they have not come after you, they only became active when you were on the island. Likely that they are protecting the island, so that is some knowledge for you. Dead body, Uzi dead body is going to spit out at
Watch out!
Svamp. 12 will miss, I believe.
Aha,
Nope,
I'm
12
helpful.
12 meets and beats. So a
Never
total
mind.
of 8 bludgeoning damage, and ignore the fire. I don't know where that came from. It should be acid. So 1 bludgeoning damage,
It's much better.
5 no, I'm sorry. 3 bludgeoning damage, 5 acid damage.
It's Draco. It is better because, as you would know, she has experience with acid in the past. So,
Wrong type of acid.
are you sure? No. You sprayed her with acid in the face.
And then Svamp from the opposing side, this oozy slime thing is also going to spit out at you, throw some pseudopods towards your general direction, and that will be an additional 15 damage.
Okay, so
6 bludgeoning and 9 acid. So 22. I'm sorry, 15 and 8. Total of 23. Total of 23.
Okay, so I had 49.
Now, it is 10:18 for those of us on the East Coast. We normally try to end right around 10 o'clock. Rarely ever do, but considering we're at the top of the round, is this a place where we want to end, or do you want to attempt to continue? I'm not sure how long we would go if we wanted to finish this. I mean, the giant snapping turtle, it seems like it's about, you're almost through with it. But then you also have the DRACO situation that you have to figure out, and who knows where he's going to go next. And then also you've got these things that are on the island.
I'm up to keep going.
I'm good. I think at least getting through the combat would be nice. If we have to stop after that, that's also fine. But yes, I would hate to have to pick back up in the middle of combat and figure out that again.
Yeah, I would like to finish combat, I think.
I think combat is what we need to finish, and then we go from there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then as we begin this, let's adjust how we're doing this, because combat is taking quite a bit. So let's spend about a minute to 2 minutes at the top of each round to just talk about strategy of what you guys want to do, how you want to do it. And then that way, once it gets to your turn, you can just do it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at the top of the round. What's what's the group agenda right now?
Currently, kill turtle.
The same for me. I don't know
Okay,
that
so
there's anything else going on. I know Svamp ran off, but I don't really know why. I just know that there's something happening over there. So
Me and Salix
Yes,
are both preoccupied with this situation.
and Salix only has 20 feet of vision over there.
vision, yes.
5, 10, 15. So yeah.
About 20.
Okay, so you both are going to attack the snapping turtle. So prepare what that attack is going to be. Svamp and Zilis, what is your plans here? Zilis, you have some knowledge. Would you want to openly share that?
Yeah, I'd probably share. You know, they seem to like this island. But I'd still be hitting them. I don't like that they hit me.
Yeah,
right.
I ran over here to make sure Zilis wasn't like facing. I didn't know how many threats alone. My initial thing was to see what attacks I had that would affect goop. I was now effectively in science mode. Like, what can I hit goop with? What is effective
Interesting.
on goop? Yeah.
She's just getting pseudopoded and she's taking notes in her clipboard.
Yeah, like, I have
Okay.
chill hand. Would chill hand work? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try
Swamp,
that.
it looks like
Yeah.
you've got two sources. You've got two enemies here, one on either side of you.
Yeah, I
flanking
am.
you.
I am unfortunately flanked. Yeah.
Yes. And they hit hard.
Mhm.
That acid is
Yeah.
starting to hurt.
Moving
for sure.
might be on the agenda here shortly.
Okay, so you two are gonna go after. Well, Zilis is gonna continue attacking. Svamp might be moving. Might also be attacking. And then the other two are going after Turtle.
Yep.
All right. So let's go to Draco.
Cool. So good news. Pain beats panic. So the fact that I was hurt last time, Draco is now within his sane mind. He had
Actually,
a
roll me
moment.
if you want to go that route, roll me a Constitution save.
Okay. Just normal.
Yep. Okay, that is factual. That is
Cool.
started to snap you out of your issue.
Haha, snap.
Cool. Anyway, snapped out of crazy at the moment. My mind's back normal. I recognize, oh, I'm fighting. Magic missile.
Okay, all three will automatically connect.
And
I believe you got a yeah, I think that rolled all three. Yeah, it looks like it. The roll explanation is not clear, but yeah, that's all three.
okay. So
Nine total damage.
Yep. Followed
Boom,
by
boom, boom.
Yep. Followed by extra attack into Thunder Gauntlets again.
I'm gonna allow it, but something for us to look at is whether or not a spell attack takes the full attack action, and I think it does, but I'll allow it this time. We'll come back to that. It's something to think about.
Okay.
Thunder Gauntlets 20 will connect. Go ahead and roll that damage.
And there we go. Followed by again with my defensive field just for protection. So 5 more health for me.
So temporary hit points do not stack.
I lost my temporary hit points with the last attack.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So yeah, 4 straight shots. Three with magic missile. 1 straight punch right into the gut. This turtle is not looking good. He is definitely damaged. We'll take it to his turn, and he is going to. He doesn't like being challenged. He is going to bite. For 16 against you, Draco. That'll miss.
Fail.
He will try to bite again. 23.
That one will hit.
Seems like he is in a bit of a rage. 23 slashing damage.
All right, so that's another 18 from there, which would take me down to.
And so,
That's
yeah, it
41
seems
minus
like now
16.
that he is taken so much, the blood is just coming out. He is defending his home territory and is just going all out. So that last bite for sure sends that message. Zilis.
3.
Okay. So I'm gonna do my default Ray of Frost at that guy
All right.
that I've been trying to hit.
Your DC is 8.
That's pretty easy. Let's see if I can do that.
17.
Yeah.
17 connects. 5.
There we go. And yeah, that'll be all that I'm doing. I'm not really moving any.
All right. So yes, Frosty once again, it is definitely aware of where you are, but does not seem to alter its focus. I mean, it doesn't have eyes, so you can't see where its head's moving. But yeah, it's not moving any closer to you.
Got it.
Salix.
Quick question: how long has it
Yes.
been since we fought against the last thing that we fought against?
Frogs?
20 minutes, I would say. At
Okay.
least.
Oh, okay. Right. I forgot. I was using produce flame instead of. For some reason, I thought I was getting my light from my flame blade, but no. Produce flame. Forgot I had that. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to thorn whip because good old faithful. This is the only way I can do anything. We'll see if it works this time.
Yep.
Yay for cantrips.
23 connects.
Dang it! Oh, that was close. Okay. Well. Damage. 3 damage.
Again, another whip to the face, penetrates the water, just wraps around. This time, maybe actually connects to like the neck, and yeah, you're seeing like it just ripping skin apart.
Sweet.
Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. I don't have any good bonus actions, so.
Svamp, you are flanked on either side. What would you like to do?
I'm considering doing something I've never done before, but seems like it could be fun.
Well, I know the guy I've been hitting is probably pretty weak.
So, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
This is so you've been hitting this guy. Has he been doing damage to that body or just the ooze?
It seems like both, actually, to be fair. Well, actually, no. The arrow struck both. The frost seems to be affecting the ooze.
Interesting. Second question. If I bring that body temporarily back to life as an undead, can that body attack the ooze?
Well, yes. If it is what I think it is, yes, it would act however you see fit.
Glorious.
Oh my gosh.
All right. That wasn't what I expected. So hold on a second.
What's not?
There's another thing that you could do, but this suffices. Target becomes a skeleton.
If it's bones,
zombie.
yeah. I can tell it to do stuff, but it doesn't explicitly say attack on the sheet.
You decide what action the creature will take, and where it will move. Yes. So effectively, you're going to be bringing in a zombie, and there is one thing that you can do as a spore druid that it's like summon something, I think.
Oh,
But yes, it
so that's
basically
something.
brings them up to one hit point. This is different. I think this just turns them into a zombie, which, to be honest, I think it brings them back as a full zombie, full health zombie,
Nice.
which is much better
That's
actually.
nice. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
the thing you're talking about, I'm not able to do yet. I don't think I'm high enough level yet. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just not on my sheet. Anyways, that would mean that we have the slime flanked. Yes?
No, technically not, because I mean, you would
Or
think
the slime is
potentially.
still on him.
Yeah, slime is technically still on him.
Hmm.
That mean that he is flanked by the
The
one slime.
the zombie
Fascinating.
is there, but zombie is technically prone. And yes, flanking doesn't mean 3D. It would be a straight line. So zombie would actually have to be over here to be flanking, but zombie is technically underneath.
Okay. When you cast a spell using a spell slot 4th or higher, which I don't have that ability to do. Okay, never mind.
Actually, I would say choose a pile of bones. Blah blah blah. You
I
can
was
use a
looking at
bonus
that at
action.
higher levels. Yeah.
So that's your so animate dead is a action.
Mm-hmm.
So you could bonus action command it to stand up and flank
Okay.
and attack if that's what you want. And I would say there'd be enough room that it could do that.
Let's
It'd
do
still
that.
be in the water,
Yeah,
but yeah.
that's fine.
So if you
Let's, yeah.
if you want to attack, then we'll do an attack.
Yeah, bonus action is shake that off. Flank attack, yeah. Ooh.
7. And it punches at this thing. Now this oozy thing is just ooze. Just oozy slime, very
Nice.
similar to the other thing that's on the other side of you. Anything else?
Bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit.
Bonus action was to command.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Okay. Shoot, how do I get rid of this? Now I've got like a Healing Spirit square in my mouse. I'm gonna place it, and if I place it, I get rid of it.
Just throw it down.
For that.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Oozes are going to attack. Oh, spores. You still got the spores, so go ahead and roll
I
that.
do.
Roll that down.
Okay.
I will pass it. Dead body. Oozy dead body. Will fail. So that is 2 for him. Okay. But they will attack, so let's see that. The fling of pods 10 will actually it's advantage. Yep, that'll fail.
Mhm.
This one will hit.
Oof. Yep.
This is the big one. So 14. 14 total. That's crit damage. So 8 bludgeoning, 6 acid.
Not looking good on me.
That is their go. Draco. Top of the round. Anything else we want to strategize about before we head into combat?
I am hurting.
That's a fair statement.
Yeah, Draco's hurting.
How did you?
I'm just
Rogue-
attacking the turtle.
Everybody's hurting but me, so
If you would like to go and help them, that'd be great. I should be able to finish this myself.
well, I don't even know what's going on over there. Still,
Yeah, his character
I can
doesn't know
probably
that
hear
there's
stuff,
something
but-
over here.
Fair.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
I
some
think.
metagaming.
I imagine you're
Unless he
hearing.
can hear us. Yeah.
Ow! But that's about it.
Okay. Ew! That's what I'm hearing.
Not from me. You're talking to Mushroom
It
Girl.
burns.
Who does not gross me out.
The acid
it's
would
from
hurt
me.
though.
And in between attacks, I'm like, my shoulder still burns.
Yeah, would you have been grossed out by the fact that I raised a body from the dead?
I feel like it isn't the weirdest thing you've done. Especially since you were very interested in a corpse and then proceeded to throw up from it.
And then also walk down a hallway to be like, don't worry, I'll vomit on it if there's something down there. It'll be
Yeah.
great.
Anyway, I figure if this guy's probably pretty close based on my mental calculations.
Yes.
So if you I think you should be able to finish him off this round. If you do that, I figured I was going to trundle over towards the island and see what was going on there. Otherwise, I may, if you don't finish him off, I may give it a go myself, since he's the immediate threat in front of me.
From what I understand, he's almost dead based on what B.E.A.R.D said. So even if I don't, I have one more defensive field. I should be able to live any one attack and finish him off next turn if you want to go ahead and start moving that way.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, if you shout at me, something like, I've got this, go help the others, or something like that, I would probably go help the others. So,
Friend Salix, aid the others. This one's mine.
And then
You're not cool
I
enough
thought you
to do
were
that.
having a panic attack 20 seconds ago.
not even.
Now he's an action hero.
Panic faded to pain, pain faded to anger.
Svamp. What's Svamp gonna do this turn?
Hopefully move. I forgot to do that last turn.
Alright, I see my turn's up for stabbies.
Okay, and yeah, Zilis, you're just gonna continue hitting.
Yup. I'm
Alright,
looking at a few different options, but that's the main idea.
Then we'll start the round. Draco.
Gonna go with lightning launcher.
24. We'll connect. Ooh, 14. Oof. So let's read this real quick. Lightning launcher.
When you attack with that weapon, you can add your intelligence modifier instead of strength or dex to the attack and damage rolls. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with the launcher, you can deal an extra d6 of lightning damage.
All right, don't worry about that. As far as
we
the
were
extra
saying
D6.
about electricity and water earlier.
No one is currently nearby in water.
Yeah, there's a logistics issue here that we're gonna skip out on today. But yeah, using electricity and water is probably detrimental to you. But I don't know how to calculate that. So that will connect. The 14 will be enough to take this.
I just go full Godzilla, grab the turtle, and shoot the lightning launcher down its throat.
He is no longer snapping. He is just bobbing.
Lovely. extra attack.
Oh no.
I go directly across. Right at this ooze.
Okay. If you're targeting that ooze, it has cover. I would say
does it?
you're aware that something's there, but yes, it has cover. So it'll have a +2 AC. But this one is wide open.
Okay, then I'll aim for the one that's wide open. I think that I have enough range for that. Should be. It's a
90. Yeah, you're good.
it's 90 to 300 feet.
Yeah.
10 is enough.
Oh.
For six total.
That one kind of just sputtered out.
Yeah, and as it strikes, yeah, you see the ooze just kind of vibrate a little bit. It is definitely hurting.
It wiggles.
You wiggle like jelly.
Anything else, Draco?
No, I'm good. Well, I guess I can move forward. We'll just move forward there.
Okay, we'll still say you are underwater, but as you step forward, your head will be above water. Actually, most of your body will be above water once you get over here.
He's slowly rising out of the water.
Zilis.
My turn. Okay. I am gonna, because it's kind of my best thing I've got. Salix, you're making all sorts of circles.
What have I done? What's happened?
What in the geometry?
I was
In
just
the holy
trying
name
to
of
measure.
calculus.
I was just trying to measure a distance, and all of a sudden, I'm making ripples in the water. I don't know.
Don't use the measurement tools for that. That'll draw.
Oh, okay.
Ray of Frost. Here we go.
Salix.
18 will connect. Again, your DC is 8.
There we go.
7. That will frost it, and it will take it out. Just kind of drops.
Finally. Man, I wish I could actually be more use than just that one spell, but here I am.
It's a good spell. You did some work with it.
Yeah. I'm trying to. It's just I've got no like bonus attacks or anything besides cunning action. But that's all.
I'm in the same boat as you. My only bonus action is to activate my flame blade. I have literally nothing else.
I will use my actor feature. I will imitate someone else. I will mock the sludge I just killed. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Salix.
I am going to I'm gonna move over here. Do I fit under the bridge? Is that fine?
No.
No?
So you'd have to like step up briefly onto the bridge and then back down into the water. It's not high up. It's
okay. It will not impede my movement though.
No. We'll
That's what you're saying. Okay. So this would be allowed. Cool beans.
Okay, and yeah, you see like a little pool of ooze right there.
Whoa, there's color.
You're welcome. Oh, and some bodies over there. Okay, this is the first time I've seen anything. Over here.
Yes, there's three stone boxes here. One the size of a coffin, the other 2 smaller.
Are those big coffins? Because if they are, I'm gonna be upset. Now everyone's upset.
Right now, I am my only source of light,
Oh,
right?
whiskers.
There's not somebody else with like a real source of light
Oh.
around me.
Mm-mm.
Correct.
Okay, well, and this is
You do it
ooze
right.
I'm fighting against, just
Yup.
oozy
Yes.
slime thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Build a
there's
gem.
the slime thing.
What do you want? What?
Well, Old Faithful.
Yep. 7.
Oof. Oof.
Take a single point from the
Oh,
pool.
points. Yeah, points.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I'll take 1 point from the pool.
Yay!
Hey, I made it! Woo!
Go ahead and roll your
Um,
damage.
Damage.
4.
4.
Okay. As you
Aranza.
whip it, there's some ripples, some slime going in every direction.
I imagine it's like
But you think
whipping
yeah.
a big jelly, a big jello.
Yeah. Yeah. That was movement. That was an action. Anything else?
No, that's about the long and short of it.
Svamp.
Okay. So I have a question.
When don't you add that to the bingo cards?
Shush. So when I mentally informed my undead to attack the ooze that was over here, would
Yeah.
my undead have assumed that it was to attack all ooze?
No.
Dang it.
It's a loophole too far.
What was the phrasing of it?
Well, you don't actually phrase the commands anyways. They're mental orders. You just kind of you think them.
Magic's weird,
Mhm.
I say in an all spellcaster party.
Do I really count?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm really hurting and I think I need to disengage, but I only have so many bonus actions. Hi. Okay, Okay, I'm going to disengage and move.
5 feet away.
And I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
Because I hurt. Okay, so 1d6 worth of hit points to me. Whee. But again.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Yay!
Big numbers.
Okay.
I feel
this,
ever so slightly better.
Uh-oh.
The slime is going to move up. It is going to attack
Oh no. Hey!
Salix, but it is going to miss.
Oh, thank God.
Is it like throws droplets of slime in your general direction, DRACO?
Trying to think of the best way to do this without stepping on someone.
Yeah, just shoot it.
You
Don't want to create
can
more
push through
slime.
your party. You can push through your party as freely.
Well, I mean, like these things right here. Can I just step over them, or?
I
Are
would
you
just
trying-
step up to there.
Oh, you're still in the water. You've got limited movement.
At least until I get to land. But yes.
If you get over here, I would say you would be able to see over the things.
Beautiful. Gonna do that then.
Yep.
I have
Yeah,
no
he's
idea
like
you'd be able to
12
see
feet
over.
tall.
Yeah. Well, you don't know. Sometimes tombs are very big.
It's a stand-up tomb.
I have heard of the pyramids. Yes.
Anyway, lightning launcher.
What? I did not see that. Coming.
10 will connect.
Beautiful.
11.
I love guys with low AC.
And yeah, you see a bunch of it drop off, pushed off to the side.
Lovely. Extra attack plus lightning launcher.
15 will
Let's
connect.
do it again.
Glorious.
And that is enough to take it out.
Are the rest of us even needed? No, just kidding.
Yes, because I would have died to the turtle if it hit me again.
That is fair. I whittled it down just a little bit.
Yeah, and as that last lightning launcher is thrown out, a little old lady voice comes from the other side. What is going on? What is all that racket? As you see a small elf-like creature, hunchback, pop out.
Don't worry, guys. I have the answer. Lightning launcher.
No.
Not actually.
No.
And
Small elf lady.
and that's that's where we'll end.
Hopefully that turtle wasn't her pet.
Whoops.
Oops. Tiny elf lady.
Sorry, Grandma, we're almost done.
I'm sorry, is this Sunny?
I can only That's actually very accurate.
That would have been the greatest cameo appearance ever.
Right?
That's great.
All right, everybody in the live chat, we went long. Hopefully you enjoyed.
Yep.
Thank you so much for tuning in. But we're gonna cut it. We're gonna end it right here. Later.
Bye.